Oh man, my ninjas.
Yep.
What's going on? How we doing?
Chillin'.
Hesh, how's your weekend been, Mike?
Pretty good, you know. Can't complain, ain't really do a whole lot, you know. Went out to the bar last night and shit. You know.
That's why you so chillaxed over there with the hoodie on.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
Hoodie Hesh?
Yeah.
Hoodie Hesh.
I'm a little tired.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I was sleeping
You sleeping when?
just now. Resting my eyes.
All right, my nigga. I need you.
Nah, I'm good, dog. I'm back. I'm
Hoodie game.
gang.
Hoodie Hesh, I got you. Babala.
Shit.
Fuck going on, man? How's your weekend been?
Chillin', Good night.
Been all right?
Yeah.
What you do this weekend?
Went to Hooters for the first time. That's my first time being there.
At Hooters?
Mhm.
In life?
That
Yeah,
one?
in life.
I thought you was just. Oh no.
I've never been to Hooters before.
No, you just telling me about. What? Oh, all right, never mind. Not
Yeah.
you.
Could have swore you been there before.
Me
Nah,
too.
I've
I
been
could have sworn he's like been there.
I was going to go.
Oh.
I pulled up and I was like, nah, I ain't doing this. So and it was way too crowded. It was one of those I think it was
sporting event or something.
yeah, when Conor was fighting Khabib, and I was like, it was way too many white people here. So I
Yo,
was like, I'm out.
I don't think I've ever been to a good Hooters. Like, I don't think I've ever been to
I was
a
just gonna
Hooters
ask
where
you how was the Hooters experience?
Yeah, how was your Hooters experience for the first one? First time ever.
I see white people go there.
Yeah.
And they do flirt a lot.
Well, that's the job.
And you can tell which ones really like you.
Okay.
Based off of how
Are they like
You can
strippers?
Hmm?
Are they like strippers where they pretend they like you just so they can get tips?
Well,
you can tell
they
which
do
one's
that.
like,
Well, they
yo?
do that, but then when they do that, you have to write off the checklist. Okay, she's doing way too much in this area.
I don't know. Be careful with that one because that you know that's how niggas get caught up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
You think,
Well,
she like me? No, nigga, she just doing this
No,
because
she
she
doing a
want
fucking
that
job.
$20.
Oh yeah, that's when you
Exactly.
get the That's when you hit them with the checklist. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
nigga.
like, she's supposed to do that, but she's doing a little
Perk
too
them
much.
titties up.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get the tip.
Nah, I ain't really give a fuck
tip.
like that. I ain't really give a fuck about
Both
her. She was just walking around, but
You relax.
Yeah.
You just set the parameters and then overstep the parameter.
but yeah, my
I'm back.
boy, my boy worked there, so I was basically eating for free,
Mm.
and like he worked there for a minute. I think I told this on the podcast. He
Did
he
you?
walked out and then they were doing a line where he was about
Oh, yeah,
to
they
leave.
was
He was
doing
like,
coke on the
that's
table?
Mike. He cool.
Mike cool.
Yo, he aight.
Yeah, right.
rubbing that shit on their teeth and shit. Yo, Mike good. He ain't telling nobody.
Yeah, so he was telling me about these two females that he talked to, and he said he just be fucking with them, you know, trying to make them feel special and shit like that, and they be hitting on him. And come to find out, he was talking to one of them, and the other one was like, "Oh damn, I told her first dibs." He's like, "Damn, they treat me like a piece of meat." I was like, "Dude, you living life, nigga."
He ain't living his
Talking
best
about-
life, nigga.
Yeah, so basically, like, he's dark skinned. He look like the Black Jesus, right? And he got a beard and
Wait,
shit, but he
Jesus
got
is black?
black. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black History Month. Jesus is black, dog.
Fuck, what you doing?
Mesopotamia, nigga.
He the only nigga I know. You know, the only nigga I know still rocking braids. So he got the braids and
word.
shit down to his back.
Oh damn.
Mm.
Got the beard and shit.
Oh,
You
see
know,
the
so
beard. The
living.
beard
Yeah,
do
so-
it.
Beard
yeah.
do it to them bitches, man. They
Yeah.
love facial hair.
So he's telling me that. I was like, damn, might just switch occupations.
He's like, yo,
Nah,
but
I'm kidding.
I was like, I can cook chicken, nigga. I can do that.
Nah, Bobby.
That's all Hooters got
Nah,
is
I'm
chicken.
good.
I love you. I don't want you doing coke.
Yeah. I'm good. Like, yeah.
Stay away
Yeah.
from that shit.
Why?
cuz.
What's wrong with doing coke?
I mean,
What?
initially it is a drug that can kill you, but you know, if Bobby he come in here and drop 80 on niggas, I don't give a fuck. Do all the coke you want, nigga.
Have a Kobe game for these niggas? You do what you want, nigga.
That nigga come in here and drop 81 on some coke. Bobby's coke game.
Came through here.
Came through here.
It's like, you do all the lines you need to do, nigga.
Exactly. Come in here and just shoot him. Yak him.
Oh shit, that's hilarious,
Oh
nigga.
man. So yeah, man.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was cool. I had the weekend off from work, so I just been chilling.
Word.
I just was contemplating and just realized how much I hate my job because like sitting around and like doing nothing. Because when I get these weekends off, where I have on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
yeah,
and it's rare that I get a chance to like sit down and do nothing and just like I don't have to host nothing. I ain't got to prepare for a podcast.
Yeah.
I ain't got to edit some shit. I ain't got to do something for somebody else. It's rare that I could just like
Chill.
sit and watch these shows that everybody be talking about that I be missing.
Yeah.
It was cool just sitting around and just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And we all just need those mental breaks and shit. I think my next weekend break, I think I'm gonna take a trip so we can either not do a show or I'm just not gonna be here.
All right,
we'll figure it out. It's like a month from now, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I saw my dad this weekend.
Oh shit, how'd that go? Oh, shall we open up again? Here we go.
Nah, like it wasn't the conversation that I wanted to have, but he happened to come over. He was doing a favor for my sister. You know, he's the only nigga that we know with a pickup truck. I'm telling you, my mom only called this nigga when she need him for something. So it was like, yo, you went fishing? Bring me some fish, nigga.
Yeah.
I need your pickup truck. Bring me the truck, nigga.
Yeah.
So my sister bought a bed and he got a pickup truck, so I helped bring it in the house and get it off the truck.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we talked for a little bit. It was like that awkward, you know.
Don't know really what to say.
Yeah, it was like, you know, the catching up.
So,
it was like, yeah, it was
how
like,
you
so,
doing?
yeah, how you, yeah. It was like, so,
yeah, I'm good.
You still working? I'm like, yeah, I'm still working. You still over there? Yeah, you know, been there about 5 years now. Good benefits over there.
Yeah,
like, yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just that awkward, like, damn, nigga.
I don't know you, so I don't know nothing about your life.
Came out your balls, man. You don't know nothing about me.
Hey, shit, my father don't know nothing about me. I had to curse his ass out the last time I speak to him. Looked at him like on some serious
I mean,
shit.
What the fuck?
At least
I
you've
told
seen
you
him
this.
more often. I think last time I seen my dad was maybe 3 years ago.
Oh,
Three or 4
okay.
years ago. So, you know, it's that.
Yo, this is like some Sasuke and Naruto shit. No, it really is. Like that shit was really deep. Like it was when Naruto was like, yo, I ain't had no feeling either, Sasuke. You know, we could, you know, and he was
like,
trying to tell him like, yo,
not the
Naruto,
same.
it's not the same. Like I
Yeah.
knew my family. You never knew your parents, my
yeah.
nigga.
Nigga, like ever.
It hurts more for me because I
Yeah.
knew these motherfuckers.
I knew
You
them
ain't
and
know
they
them.
gone now.
So you ain't got no attachment. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Nah, but like we talked for a little bit, you know, it's that, you know, small talk, whatever. And then like I asked him if his number was still the same. He said, yeah. I was like, all right, I'm gonna call you soon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set that up, you know, sooner than later.
It's
you
about
know.
to start getting a little. I mean, it was fucking freezing out today.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be getting warmer soon.
And then like it's fun. Well, for me, it's funny seeing like both my parents together and shit.
Yeah.
So they sitting on the couch, they just fucking yucking it up, just talking about
Yucking it
shit. like my mom and my dad just sitting there talking. I'm just like, listen, I'm like, yo, my dad could still beat if he wanted. Yo. I'm like, yo, this is fucking funny.
I think you always get that privilege. Like you be going for a minute.
Yo, and then like
Nigga stupid.
then I started seeing shit that like I get from my dad. I was like, oh shit, like we was walking to the truck. I was like, damn, I walk like that nigga. I was like, damn, man. But yeah, it was cool seeing my dad. Like all I did was rest this weekend and you know, chill, got some shit done. I still got to do my goddamn taxes.
Yeah, I didn't do my.
I ain't
shit,
do
yeah.
mine.
I ain't getting no
Yeah, I'm
fucking
doing my
money
shit.
back like that, so I don't really. Be
Yeah, I
sweating
mean, all my shit going to student loans anyway, but I still got to do them shits. But you know,
Like, they
it's
take your
whatever.
whole thing?
A whole thing,
Dang.
whole joint.
it. Yo, get your student loan shit right, nigga.
I can't.
Why not?
can't.
I mean, I can, but like
Yeah,
I
you gotta
owe a
call-
lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, but can't you like,
Readjust us.
redo it? So like you have to like, and start like
I
I'm gonna start making payments on it here, dude. I mean, you should.
I
maybe-
don't know. I gotta talk to somebody.
yeah, you should. Yeah,
'cause
you should. Yeah,
That's why I ain't filed in like a couple of years. I'd be like, I ain't getting shit back. So fuck y'all, niggas.
yeah, but then you don't
nigga.
file, that fuck you up too.
Yeah, I know. So I gotta
Yeah.
do all my taxes for like the last like 3-4 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm wilding. I'm out here.
That's crazy.
All right, nigga, have fun.
Damn.
Hopefully the government don't listen to this.
I used to have nightmares when
they
not going to
listen.
college.
I mean, yo, I shouldn't have went now that I look back on it. 'cause,
Nigga,
like, the
same.
shit I'm
I
doing
used to
now,
have nightmares for not going to college. I used to wake up and be like, oh shit, I'm late.
I'm not doing shit. I'm not
Never
doing
go.
nothing with my life. But then it's like
Yo.
the shit I'm doing now didn't require a college. Even the job I got after college didn't require the degree I got.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
So it was like I could have just skipped all that shit and just went straight to what I'm doing now.
That's what made me feel fine and not going.
Nah, yeah,
Like-
you don't necessarily need college. See, what I'm doing now, I went to school for specifically, but it's a trade.
yeah.
So, like, if you
Yeah.
go to school for a trade, that's
Yeah,
different
that's
because then
different.
it's taking you to a career path.
Right.
Yeah.
But just going to college for whatever is not necessary. I mean, I'm not saying if you want to do it, but it's okay if you don't. You can probably find your way through. Like,
Yeah, you listening,
without-
kids?
Without,
Yeah. Fuck
Shit.
school.
without,
Nigga.
Do coke.
without
Nigga,
starting the
go to
beginning of your
Hooters.
life incurring a lot of debt.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Yo,
Important.
that was
not
my
getting your
thing.
taxes, my nigga? God damn, that's how I get most of my shit.
I mean, he not right. Yeah, my boy just showed me how much money
Shit.
he's getting, like 6 G's from his
Yo,
taxes.
Six
for real,
Gs?
yes.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, I don't know. I don't
Yes.
know what you did, how you did it, but you got to tell me the secret because I don't get nowhere near that.
Nah, but like well, like 1 year I got them. I was good. I got back like 2 G's. I was like, all right, I'm good. I did it the next year. And they took my whole shit. I said, what?
Damn,
where's my shit? And then I was like, you know what? I ain't filing taxes for like a while.
that
Yeah,
gotta suck.
just said fuck it because like the times I be getting off of work and I'm like I don't feel like doing this shit. And then like the time passes and then it's like oh it's a whole new year now. So
yeah, you about to be fucked.
That
when
shit
you
I'm
get
about to be
that.
fucked up, but it is what it is. I can make money other ways. I'm good right now. So.
That shit hurt.
But them fees, them fucking fees gonna hit me.
I'd be hurt.
Mhm.
But as long as I get the shit, I'm getting the shit straight this year. Like,
Like,
I'm getting all
Talking
my
about
like,
your financials.
all my financials,
yeah.
all my car taxes and shit. I'm trying to get that shit straight so I can, just be out here cool. If y'all take my shit next year when I file taxes, cool. Just take that shit, put it towards my debt, and
Yeah.
I'll work that shit off in like what 15 years or so.
What?
Just have y'all taking my shit.
Yeah, student loans.
That
is
is
Student
forever.
loans is crazy, nigga.
I'm so glad I didn't go to college.
That's depending on
Yo.
it depends on how much you had to borrow for school. But
Yeah.
the way it's set up that you're in debt for a very long time.
That shit
Yeah,
is
for
wild.
real.
That's
Unless like you'll see the stories where people will be like, I purposely lived fucked up so I could pay my student loans off faster. Like people will they were like. I see mad stories on the line where they're like, I'm living off ramen and shit. Even though I make more money than that I don't have to do that. But I'm living like this so I can get this fucking debt off my back sooner so then I can live my
damn.
life without debt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I know a dude who went to UConn and then he just ended up being a bus driver. I was like, yo, you could have done that straight out of fucking
Out of
high
school.
school.
Exactly, but we don't know that shit going in.
Man.
So when you
It's
don't
a
have
trap.
we don't
It's
have
a trap.
guidance, we don't have guidance like that.
Well, because they tell you the path to success is
Yeah, you got to
through
go to school and
Fuck
do
that.
this, that, and third.
If it's a trade, I understand. If you want to be a doctor, I understand. Lawyer, I understand. But woo,
Yeah, but if you just go fucking paint
Going to
walls
go?
for a living, you don't need to go to college again.
right.
You don't. Like,
Yeah.
nah, but you don't. But it also it depends because life is funny and it's fickle. So you might have started out at some point having a different plan and career path, and then life happened, and you just end up doing something different. And then you, in retrospect, the thing you end up doing, you didn't need the degree for, but
I mean,
you had a plan to do something else, but it didn't work out. Like, so
yeah, I think this needs to be spoken about a lot because even with the trade, you don't really need to go to school. All you have to do is
No.
apprentice behind somebody.
Yeah, it depends on what the trade is or what you're going for.
Like, let's say if you're being a electrician or something like that, right? You can easily go to one of these loan what is it? Land sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Land sharks who own a building be like, oh, we want some cheap labor. All right, I'll do it. I know how to do it. I've been doing it for years, like following whoever. All right, I do it. I fix that shit. They do that shit all the time.
Yeah,
They ain't fixing sinks and shit. Like
plumbers,
rent free.
all that stuff.
I mean, when
Oh,
you
just
know
being-
better,
yeah.
you do better.
Yeah,
I didn't know better.
Yeah.
You fucking-
So we telling y'all now.
and that's the other part of the scam. It's like they fucking hit you when you're fucking 17 years old, 18
Like, yo,
years
you
old.
have to go to school.
Yo,
You
gotta
ain't
go to
shit.
school. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you gotta go to school. You gotta have your life together. You gotta know what the fuck you want to do for the rest of your life. And like, what the fuck? College is the thing. Go to college and then
Yeah.
fucking spend $60,000 a year.
Then they had that little seminar. You feel like shit when you didn't sign up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I used to have nightmares like for like a while.
Nah,
'Cause
you
of that shit.
Nah, you in a
I didn't go
slightly-
to college. I ain't shit. Ah.
Not necessarily, because then you don't have the debt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but
All I want is my degrees, man.
yeah.
degrees,
My
man.
degrees.
Yeah.
My dad died. All I have is his degrees to keep me warm. But nah, if I'd have known I wanted to get in the media, I'd have went straight to media.
Or went to school for that.
Went to school straight for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like the path that I've been on, I met some really cool people. So it's some shit I would trade, some shit I wouldn't. But you know, I guess
But it's different now than back then, right?
it's way different now.
Like you
but,
go to college for like networking. Right now, you can just do that shit online.
yeah, I mean that's all college is for you to network
Yeah.
and then barely pass and graduate and shit. But it's more so you go for connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Connections, and then it just looks good on
on your
resumes.
resume, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you went to school for something. So
Yeah.
so having a fucking associate degree that's just sitting there.
Yeah, but
Doing nothing with it.
It shows jobs so that you can commit to something.
Hey, I
and
can do this back in
something.
08.
Yeah. Well, not even just what the skills were, but it shows them like you spend 4 years
Yeah, 2
focus
years doing something.
or dedicating your time and effort to
something.
achieving something. So that means you can focus and probably get work done. So that's really
And even with that, it's like who you know.
that
that too, definitely.
that's
Yeah.
way more important for a lot of things,
Right.
especially for
Yeah.
jobs than probably who you know than what you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
for a lot of that shit.
Crazy.
I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
life 101, nigga. With
Listening up.
with the
Listen.
3 ninjas.
Yeah. All right.
Now you know.
Real life with the 3 ninjas. So, yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on what the fuck's going on. But SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered, the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, 3ninjaspodcast.com, where you can sign up for our newsletter. You can sign up for our Patreon there. Also, I'm going to try to remember to say this shit every show. Please go to iTunes and rate and review the podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to us on YouTube and any other place that you listen to our voices and watch our content. I think that's it. Hoodie Hesh.
Yeah, sir.
What we got, man?
So we're doing all three?
Sure.
All right. Then, cue the song up just in case.
Oh, yeah, because I know one of them bitches
is very long. And I cannot read.
Another one is very poorly written. So, boom, got it.
All right.
Let me make sure my volume is good. Let me see.
Your levels is good. All
right, we good. We out here.
That's the wrong song.
No, I was just playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Anyway, so this question, we're going to start with this one. This question comes from a young James Watts. Shout out to this nigga. Here we go. His question goes, Dear Ninjas, you already know who it is. James Watts, a.k.a. No Neck, All Disrespect. I know, that's pretty funny. Quick question. How do you feel about people that's trying to be a part of your wave of fun and success when they never returned a favor, never hit you up, and when they was doing their thing, basically you was riding for them, but they never was riding for you in the same sense. But now they trying to be around again. P.S. Even worse.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
And they putting in the work for others. So basically, how do you feel about people only want to come around when you're being successful, I guess, or only not really fucking with you the same way that you fuck with them?
You know what?
Nobody like you till everybody like you. Right? So,
yeah.
That comes with the territory, So a lot of niggas that, we talked about this before, how we got friends that don't support us right now.
Yeah.
But I bet you once we get like a deal or blow up or something happen, like, yo, I always been fucking with the 3 Ninjas podcast, nigga. Those was my niggas. I've been knowing Hesh since he was blah. I know this nigga down from... Nah, nigga. When last time you shared my shit? When last time you listened to my shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck we talk about on episode 75?
Yeah.
Was you there? You wasn't there, nigga.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
Yeah. And that was a Kobe episode, too.
Like Kevin.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
not Kevin. What are you talking about? You remember when not you.
Okay.
It was when Cam was on the Domino Effect podcast, the Domino Effect podcast. He said the realest shit. He said, in order for people to respect you here, you gotta leave and come back as God.
Yeah.
Mm.
We don't get love in your hometown or whatever, because we see that all too often where you gotta leave, get popping somewhere else, and then you come back like, y'all always been fucking with that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that's never the case. But it comes with the territory. That means you're doing something right though.
Yeah.
People see your ascension.
Yeah, and it's nothing to get like angry about. Sometimes you just gotta look at it. It's just some human shit.
You can be angry about it, nigga.
No, you can't.
Nah, because it's like, because it's hard to explain your vision to people, and then when people write you off, it's kind of, for me, it's hard not to hold a grudge. So it was like, when I'm showing you this shit, I believe in this shit, and then when you see it maybe a year or two from now, or whatever the time frame is, you see it start doing something, then you want to hop on the bandwagon. I got a problem with that, because I tried to involve you from jump. So I can hold a grudge, I can feel some type of way. Eat a dick. Don't come back around.
It's like when you was on the Courage Convos and y'all was kind of talking about that shit a little bit.
Yeah.
I was listening. We was me and Bobby were outside listening when y'all talking about that shit, and I was like, I agree with her. Like, her point was like, if you're my friend, you should share my shit and all that shit. It's like, I feel a way about it, but I don't feel as strong. Like, I'm not losing sleep. I'm not losing sleep. Yeah, I'm not losing sleep about or anything like that. But I do feel like if we're friends and if you fuck with me, like, if you was I feel like if you was doing something similar, I would try.
That's different.
I would try to support you.
That's different.
So but just because you're not doing it doesn't mean why can't you? And sharing something on Facebook is like the laziest, weakest, like thought. There's no thought involved.
It take you 2 seconds to hit a button.
Yeah. And then and then it's on top of that, like, you share other things on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you share memes all day.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't take the 3 seconds it takes is to share my thing on Facebook, but you'll share some shit about fucking some dumb shit.
Yeah, but that's anybody that's trying to start a business or have something going for themselves.
Yeah.
Like you see that all the time.
Yeah, but so that's my take on it, but I don't take it personal. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. People are people. Humans are humans.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'll be like, I feel like if the roles were reversed, I would try to be more supportive. Like, even when you was doing all the other shit, before we started doing this thing, I was like, I'll share, I'll fucking comment, like, and it does nothing for me. I'm just trying to support.
I don't want to have to ask nobody for my support.
Yeah, me neither.
It was like, yo, if you see me post some, this nigga doing this, I could share it. You know, I fuck with that nigga.
Exactly.
Like, it's that simple.
That's it.
If I gotta ask you to support me and we supposedly fuck with each other, then that's not real support. That's fake to me. Like, like Hesh said, I'm not losing sleep, but I do feel some type of way a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you
don't nobody owe you shit at the end of the day. Though.
Nothing. They owe you nothing. But you clock it. Like you.
Yeah, you like.
Oh yeah, of course you pick a mental note. Like, okay, I know what you ain't doing. I know what you ain't doing.
The note is in there.
Yeah, the note's there, nigga.
Yeah, but it's not going away now.
Saved. It's in the cloud.
Yeah, it's saved and it's not going away. But I'm not going to let it affect the way I treat other people or be funny to people about it. But I do.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, you know who's clocking your shit. Damn, I think I've been hurt a lot. Like, because I look at this shit completely different. When y'all was having that conversation, I was like, damn, I really don't give a fuck who does or not. Because I had my own dad tell me that the shit that I wanted to do, I wasn't gonna do it. Like, my first passion was drawing, right?
That hit different.
Yeah, see?
God
see?
damn.
So ever since then, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need nobody's support. I just do it myself.
Yo, what's up with 2020? We open up late.
Yo, we
open it up late. God damn.
Gotta peel his onion back, nigga.
Shit, nigga. Like, there's a reason why I act the way I act. Like, so now, since I'm kind of glad he did do that, because I was always this kid when I was younger that I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, I can do that. If it's something that just seems impossible, like, I feel like I could do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time I had one of my friends, I used to go in his house, he used to build computers and shit, right? And he was hacking this PlayStation. And you know, with the bootlegs, you got to put the spring in it and then take it out a certain time.
Yeah.
He tried to switch out this Dragon Ball Z game, right? It was Dragon Ball Legends or something like that. He tried to
with the screen.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga.
he tried to switch it out. He couldn't get it. He was like, fuck it, I can't do it. I said, let me try it. He's like, if I can do it, you can't do it.
I watch this shit.
All right, so I'm looking at it, I'm timing it.
Yeah.
So normally it would be like the disc would stop and then it'll spin up again, right? And that's where you're supposed to switch it. But he was doing it, wasn't working.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, hold up. All right, so if it stops, spins again, I'm gonna wait and see if it stops again. It stopped, spin, and then stopped again, like, then I switched it.
Yeah.
And the shit came on. He's like, I got it working. He's like, I ain't think it was gonna work. I was like, no, fuck you.
My dick, nigga.
Believe in me.
I'm trying to think if I ever had somebody tell me I wasn't gonna be shit. Matter of fact, you know the shit that rappers be talking about. Yo, my teacher said I wasn't gonna never be shit.
My teacher was the opposite.
I really had a teacher said I wasn't gonna be shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah, in high school. My 11th grade English teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit because I was acting up.
Wait, 11th grade?
11th grade English teacher, Miss Gisson Tanner, told me I wasn't gonna be shit.
You the dick, Mrs. Gisson.
Told me I wasn't gonna be shit, and I kind of took that to heart. I was like, damn, yo, a fucking adult just told me I wasn't gonna be shit. I was like, I just can't go through this adolescent stage of not knowing shit and not knowing my dad and not having no guidance and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm lost right now, bitch. You're supposed to be helping me.
Supposed to guide me.
Guide me, ho.
Yeah.
But
Oh, another thing I wanted to say too is, because you're talking about doing stuff for people, don't ever do anything for someone expecting them to do stuff for you in return. Do it because it's something because you care about that person and you want to do it, and then that's it, and you gotta take it at that. Because doing stuff and expecting people to reciprocate the type of shit that you do for them, you're gonna fucking drive yourself insane.
Yeah.
If you do stuff for somebody and they don't do shit for you, then you just gotta be okay with that. And it's gonna suck a little bit because it's like, damn, I'm out here caring and shit, and you fucking just don't give a fuck. But don't do things expecting to get things in return, because then you're not doing it for the right reasons, and then you'll end up feeling extra bad about it. Do it because you care about the person, you want to help them out, you want to do stuff for them, and then take it for what it is when it's your turn and you need help, but they don't show up. Like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, that's a hard lesson I learned like very late in life, that you do shit for people and you expect that same thing in return, and it's just not reciprocated. Kind of feel like, damn, I did this shit out the goodness of my heart. I would hope that this person I did this shit for, or even my friend, would return the favor, and then they just don't. I'm like,
not gonna happen.
Yeah, but then you just keep getting burned and burned and burned. So you're like, all right, so one day I got to stop doing this shit. So
Well, don't let it turn you cynical like that. Or
Yeah, don't let it.
be a good person because it's what you want to do.
Yeah, but it's
not
hard
because you think
the world is full
you get
of
a reward
assholes.
for it. Yeah.
It's really hard to be a good person.
It's not though.
It's not what it is, because like, you know, when someone does something good for you or to you and it's unexpected, you be like, damn, there are some good people out here. But it's like that one bad apple. You be like, yo, fuck humans, fuck people, fuck everybody, fuck you, just fuck them. Yeah. Like, I'm just looking out for me and that's it. But it's really easy to get jaded. You know, it's really hard to, I guess,
is it a
get out of that mindset.
Do you think it's a confidence thing?
A confidence thing?
Yeah. Do you really think it's a confidence thing?
I don't think it's a confidence thing.
You don't want to go on that road alone?
It's just a morale thing to me. It's like, you know, I feel like I'm a genuinely good person. I just do stuff out of the goodness in my heart. But everyone don't think like you.
Yeah, well,
everyone don't feel the same.
You know?
I mean, that's why some people, you know, do shit by themselves. They don't ask for help just because they've been burned so many fucking times. So it's like, why am I going to continue to ask for help or try to involve somebody in some shit when every time the shit has happened in the past that, you know, I've been shit on.
Damn, I must have old Kanye. Because he said some shit that hit me. He was like, he was in a rap. I forgot what the fuck was. He was like, he said I could be myself and enjoy the company. It was that Boost Mobile shit. Remember that? Where you at? The whole shit? Yeah. That's what I try to like.
Because if nobody got you, you know you got you.
Yeah, that's why I try to push in my daughter like real early. Like, stop doubting yourself, just do this shit. Like, I remember one time she was doing some shit with some blocks or some shit like that. She, you know, kids sometimes, I can't do it. I said, yes, you can. Relax. You're crying too much. Yeah. She do it, then, you know, there you go.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, my daughter got that shit from me too. It was like, she be playing the game like, I can't do it. I was like, relax. Maybe turn the game off.
Come back
to it.
Yeah.
Bet you get it. And it's like, Daddy, I did it. I was like, bitch, I'm talking about, nigga. Yeah, mama mentality.
This is my baby.
It's my baby. Got that shit, didn't you?
Look out here beating zombies' ass.
Look at you, champion now.
Right.
Shit. But nah, man, don't be expecting shit from people.
No.
Do shit out the goodness of your heart, and you know, if they hop on your wave, then you know that means you're just doing something right, and you know, take it in stride, take it how you want, you know, just act accordingly, and know, you know, this person can't be trusted.
Yeah, and I think that's really one of the reasons why people fall off and don't want to do what they supposed to do. That's why it's a select few who actually succeed. Because they like, I ain't getting support, it ain't happening. Like, nigga, because you got to do it yourself.
Even with podcasting, this shit is very fickle.
Yeah, and it's I don't know, it's like, if I can't even get my friends to do it, then who's gonna do it?
You don't do it.
No, but I'm saying, like,
I know that's the mental.
You can see how it gets into your mind. It's like,
but
I can't get a nigga who I've known since I was 2 to fucking repost something I'm doing. How am I gonna get strangers to fucking do it?
Yeah, but this podcast is a testament to that.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah, in general, but it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you've been, you know.
There's always somebody who. There's always somebody in the world who thinks like you. That's why I say what I say sometimes. Y'all think it's crazy. But like, I know it's somebody who went through that shit.
I could probably count how many niggas think like Bobby.
Nigga, next thing I know, I get a DM like, yo, I was doing the same thing.
I need you to understand that just because other niggas think it, don't mean it ain't crazy.
It don't mean it's a good idea.
It's still crazy.
It's still wild.
It's your life. I'm not.
The crazy still works.
You can think your thoughts, and that's awesome because that's why the show works. But it's also crazy. Don't think just because another nigga think the same way, it ain't crazy.
It ain't crazy. Yeah.
There's mad niggas who think the Earth is flat right now.
Okay, that's some
mad niggas that
I know, it's not apples. It's not apples or oranges, but you know,
that's something else.
All them fucking Arabian niggas that be blowing up themselves and shit, thinking they going to heaven to get 100 virgins and shit. They all got the same mindset.
Yeah, that's something else.
Niggas, what the fuck they say?
Nope.
I'm doing Allah and just boom boom.
What?
Then they boom boom.
Oh, I thought you said zoom zoom. Like the
Yo, they did it in fucking Watchmen.
They did? Oh.
He killed what's the name parents.
Yeah.
And then he went boom boom.
But he was top.
Well, okay, so kamikaze soldiers, not just like the fucking the Middle Easters. But,
yeah, you know. Good. All right, well let's change the narrative of that statement on this a little bit.
But I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a little racist. When you scream Allah Akbar and then go boom boom.
Yeah.
It's a little racist.
I mean, but
just a little bit.
But I know, yeah. You're fine. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the people that do it more than
the people that the news tells us does it more.
It's usually radicals.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. It's not just stereotype of whole people.
You are absolutely 100% right.
Like, I see no difference in mass shooters. Like, they shoot a lot of people, then just shoot themselves. It's the same thing. You're just not using a bomb. You're using.
I mean, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, no, see?
No, I think all these motherfuckers kill themselves.
Most of them,
or they
try
want to get killed,
either they try to kill them, either they'll kill
the
themselves.
fucking Boston bomber, he tried to kill himself.
Yeah, but they caught that nigga, right?
Yeah, they caught that nigga before he actually blew
Was
himself
he in
up.
a boat?
No,
I think the brother, one of them was in the boat.
Wait, one of them was dead.
yeah, one of them's dead. Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, he was in the boat. I think they caught that nigga in the boat.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain. Don't call me.
Yeah, he was
I
in
thought
the
they
boat.
caught that nigga in somebody's backyard or something.
Yeah,
in
he
a
was in the boat.
Oh, in the boat. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you meant all that.
Nah,
sea
not
on
in the
boat.
sea.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was like somebody's boat in the
Yeah,
back.
nigga wasn't a boat. I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, just be a good person. Be the best person you can try to be.
Be the best you.
And then don't worry about if other people's doing what you feel like is the same level as you.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can't drive yourself.
Or
crazy
matter of
like that.
fact, how about you find people who's doing the same exact shit you're doing? That'll make
Or
you feel
find
better.
people who do reciprocate.
Yeah.
There's both those options. But if you can't find the people, don't drive yourself crazy because other people ain't really fucking with you.
Yeah,
The way you want that you feel they should.
Right. All right.
All right. This next question comes from Alex. Alex goes,
Why'd you have that accent?
I don't know. I have no idea. My brain don't. It just do things.
Okay.
Yo, what up, my ninjas? It's Alex, aka the Dreadlock Predator, aka your friendly neighborhood St. Louisianan, aka Drogon used Gallic gun. Got a question for you guys. If you could live in any video game world, what would it be? And how long do you think you would survive? Love the show. Love the show. Hopefully I get this in on time. And oh yeah, Domino, rest in peace to the legend Kobe, but fuck the Lakers. Clipper Nation all day. LOL.
See, I'm not going to shit on the Clippers because there was a point in time where someone from our town actually played for the Clippers, so I do have respect for the Clippers. Yeah, Charles Smith.
I don't know who that is, but cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't watch sports, nigga.
I don't know what it is.
But
Yeah.
if I was to live in a video game world, which one would I want to live in, and how long do I think I'd survive?
Well, it depends on. Let's see. If you go like something cool,
If I go cool, like
Little Big Planet, you'll survive forever.
yeah,
You survive forever.
Animal Crossing, yeah,
Animal Crossing, yeah. Be a little villager, just fucking dig trees up and plant
Yeah.
peaches and shit,
yeah,
Yeah.
and fight that raccoon nigga who I owe mad money to.
right. Yeah, Animal Crossing, maybe Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon be cool, yeah.
The Pokemon universe, and not like Pokemon in this real world where we'll just be having like random fires and we'll be cooking magic carps and shit.
That's just scary, dude.
I want to say Leisure Suit Larry, but I catch like 3 types of AIDS and I don't want that.
Wow. Just
Larry.
a whole bunch of wow.
The hoodlum in me wants to live in Grand Theft.
Yeah, I was thinking Grand Theft, but then I'm like, I'm not gonna survive.
I'm not. I give it maybe
I'm gonna
5 hours.
I'm gonna be a random stranger who get clapped.
Yeah.
I was bored.
I'm gonna be a random stranger that get fucking ran over by a 13-year-old that just want to joyride and shoot shit up 5-star, 6-star shit.
Well, you can always do the God mode. You could.
Yo, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Nigga, nah, yo, the shit when you get the mad guns, that nigga do mad guns. Yo, I used to love doing that shit in the middle of the street and not having no gun in my hand.
I mean, being in Mario's world might be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get okay. So how many humans are in actual Mario? Would you have to be a Toad, or would you actually be like Mario, Luigi, or the Princess? Because as far as I know, there's only like 5 or 6 humans.
Yeah, it's like 2 pussies. So it's like
Wow.
what? It's like 2 girls. You can actually.
It just 2 humans.
Yeah.
It's Daisy and
Peach. Ironically,
yeah, Daisy and Peach.
You saying Luigi don't be knocking one of them Yoshis out?
The Yoshis?
I don't know, or a fucking Goomba or something. I don't know, nigga. Pick one.
I mean,
Pick a weird animal creature. That's still the fucking joke applies, nigga. I'm just saying.
I just want to know where Bowser Kids came from. That's all I want to know, really.
Peach. That's their mom, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. You can't keep letting a nigga kidnap you. You like that.
What?
Yeah, she like that. That's a. They ain't in a relationship, and she just be cheating with Mario, but he be lying to that nigga.
Somewhere in the world, that's problematic.
Oh no, definitely facts.
Shit. You ever rewatched Popeye?
Oh,
Olive Oyl getting
Oyl?
kidnapped by Bluto.
Oh, yeah.
She was a bitch, yo. She liked that nigga. Nah, she liked that nigga. And Popeye get mad, like and then this nigga just got upset. I'm like, yo, fuck that bitch, man.
Yo, is Bluto like black or something?
Nah.
No.
Like Dominican or something?
He might be Dominican.
Nah, cause she white, so maybe she's like she really want to be with that nigga, but because of the times, she got pretend to be with the white nigga. So he got to pretend to kidnap her every couple of weeks, but really they just in the cabin in the woods fucking.
This is a sick nigga. That nigga said, yo, because of the time, we can't be together.
I'm just saying.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So you think Popeye's racist?
Maybe not Popeye, but maybe Olive Oil's family. Maybe they don't want her to be with a nigga, so she gotta be with the white dude, the white sailor nigga.
Didn't they have a baby?
No, that was like I don't know whose kid that was.
Popeye's nephew.
It was like his nephew or some shit like that.
What? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
That nigga said Bluto was Dominican
or something.
And they couldn't be together.
They couldn't be together.
Oh fuck. Yeah, what's the next question? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of you.
What? Yo, tell me that nigga ain't fucking Dominican or something.
Let me look up Bluto. How you spell Bluto?
B-L-U-T-O.
B-Lo Ludo.
Bluto. I'm not even Pokemon that.
Bluto. Watch that nigga be like Ecuadorian or some shit.
Yo.
Watch.
Ecuadorian?
Watch that nigga be like
what, Brazilian?
something. He gonna be something not white, and then she be like, "Oh, that makes sense."
He might be
That's a
Mexican.
white man.
Yeah, he probably is. I'm just saying. I'm just talking shit.
Bluto the cartoon. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So this one's gonna be a long one. This one comes from Sierra Jones. Shout out to Sierra.
Oh, snap.
She said, "Hey ninjas, I just wanted to let you know that I really enjoyed the Kopi podcast. Not that you all don't support each other in every podcast. It was just extremely heartwarming to hear you be vulnerable with one another and get your emotions out. Eliminating that whole black men are aggressive, hostile, and not supportive to cry thing, which I already knew wasn't true. After listening to that podcast, it really got me thinking about my black male students. I hope you guys didn't forget, LOL, that I teach the little churns, eighth graders. I definitely bond with them, and it's cool that I help eliminate the stereotype that a beautiful, nerdy black woman with natural hair can relate, not be weird, and quote, key glock. I had to learn, y'all. I don't know what key glock is.
Key glock?
Yeah.
Might be anime.
I don't know. Oh, not weird, and quote, key
Yeah,
glock. Yeah, no, key glock. Okay, I just want to make sure I read that right, because I'm stupid.
Name of the podcast.
I can't key glock. However, my question is, if you could tell your 8th grade self anything.
Also a rapper.
Key Glock?
Yeah.
Okay, see? Didn't know who that was either.
Yeah.
I got to educate myself too.
Yeah.
However, my question is, if you could tell your 8th grade self anything to motivate them in the future, what would it be? I ask this question because, unfortunately, I have young black men in my classroom that currently can be pushed into doing the wrong things. He definitely reaches out and asks me questions, etc., and I definitely talk with him. I'm his mama, y'all. However, I want to know if you guys could add in some extra. Love y'all, Sierra from North Kaka. Lackey. I missed that part. And P.S. Hesh, I might have to do another psychoanalysis. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means.
Told you an empty shell of a nigga.
Promise you I'm not.
What would I tell my 8th grade self?
I guess basically to motivate them and maybe lead them to not be in a,
State
down the wrong.
State more of my opinions.
Yeah.
That's hard as fucking 8th grade.
So many things.
Yeah, there's so many things I would tell my
I don't even know
12, 13-year-old self. Yeah, listen to yourself and listen to that little voice in your head. Most of your fears is shit that you made up in your head and don't actually exist. Fears are not real, but danger is real. So, that whole thing. Don't try to fit in.
Yep.
Be you, and the right people will gravitate towards you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most of them niggas that's your friends right now is not your friends.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's hard to tell kids that shit.
It's very
hard,
difficult
yeah.
because
It's
for
hard
them,
as fuck.
that's
They ain't
the-
gonna see it.
that's their whole life.
Yeah.
And that's, it's easier. It's easy for us to say it now,
Yeah.
having learned that, even though I'm sure if I went back far enough, I'm sure one of my parents probably said that, or
Yeah.
That's not your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
or gave you that time, or just like these, it don't matter the way you think it matters.
Yeah, right,
So
right.
I'm telling y'all right now, the minute y'all motherfuckers get out of
High
that
school?
shit, out of
Yeah.
school in general, niggas acting different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know you now. Like, all right,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all right, nigga.
None of that shit matters.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Try to be yourself as much as you can be. Don't be afraid. Like he's saying, like, even if maybe you feel like you don't have a lot of friends, it's gonna be all right. Do the thing that you want to do, and you'll find people who fuck with the shit that you want to fuck with. And
Right.
don't worry about what other motherfuckers gotta say if they make fun of you, or like, especially if we're talking like just nerdy shit in general. Like if it's because of that, even though it's more acceptable now, but like, okay, you read comic books and people make fun of you, fuck them. I like this.
Be
Find
you,
people,
and the right people will gravitate towards you.
Yeah.
I think the internet kind of is the gift to the curse to that.
Yeah, because you can find people
Yeah,
online.
but at the same time, you can be influenced by bad people.
True.
Right, you can.
It ain't like what we see. Damn, we had it hard, but we had to focus on people in our vicinity. Y'all niggas got everybody across seas and
we got
shit.
the world at our fingertips.
I got all that.
At a certain point, it was like we only had like the people that we saw in our neighborhood, the people at our school, and that was basically it.
Yeah,
we thought that was the world.
Yeah. Save money.
Save money
Aggressively.
Yes.
Aggressively.
Because that's important. Save your fucking money.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Because shit is expensive.
Yeah.
And if you don't got it, your life is going to be it's going to add more stress.
Right.
So, especially when you're young, so you have 8th graders. I mean, you're just about to start high school. Save all 4 years. Don't touch it. Yeah. Unless you absolutely have to, because once you get out there and you get a car and shit start falling off in your car, you got that shit fixed. I just got my oil changed. Niggas like, you need tires. I'm like, all right, cool. It's like $700. Then he was like, you gotta get 2 filters. So basically the whole bill.
2 filters?
There's 2 filters in the car that I gotta get changed out, and I gotta get a rotation. Basically, Henry's like, yo, if you come back with us and get it done, it's like $1,500 that you gotta spend.
No.
I was like, eat a dick, dog. I'm gonna steal somebody's tires out the fucking and put this shit on myself. You can eat a dick, but I'm like, it can add up.
If this is really grand theft, you can go steal your fucking car.
Like, give me a whole new whip.
Give me that.
And just paint that motherfucker.
I need this.
I need this.
Sorry. I need this.
Park it in my garage and it's mine now.
Yes.
But yeah, so they're gonna pay. But yeah, life is expensive.
I blew so much money over bullshit. Like when I first got out of school and I was making like $800-900 a week, I didn't know what the fuck to do
blowing
with that
money.
shit.
BMF nigga blowing money fast.
Yeah, man.
On nothing.
Damn.
Got nothing to show for it.
I got so many throwback jerseys that I don't wear no more, and those shits was like $300-400 a pop.
You can still wear them though.
You can still no.
Yeah, I mean you
this
could.
This is the baggy era. They all 2, 3, 4X.
Oh, you fucked up.
I've never been a big nigga.
You fucked up.
I think the most I've ever weighed was like 210.
Well, give him the Hesh.
Hesh don't wear fucking jerseys. He
Hesh don't wear jerseys, nigga.
I can fake it.
I mean, hey, if you want, we can have them.
Damn, that's the worst. You put some hardwood classic jerseys. We can't fit them too big.
Yo, I was looking at clothes that I had. I found like 3X shirts, 4X shirts. I was like, dog, what the fuck was I thinking?
How fucked up is that? You bought that shit in high school?
That's the shit. When you get
following the crowd,
shit,
nigga,
following people, you following people thinking, yo, this shit is the trend, this shit is it. But then you look back at yourself like you look fucking stupid.
Yo, I was looking at pictures. Woo,
nigga,
like, damn, that's mad denim.
Mad denim.
Denim.
Yo, I still ain't gonna get over the fact that Cam had all of y'all niggas wearing pink.
Yeah, yo, that's
all y'all niggas wear pink. And if 2 years earlier niggas wear pink, y'all would have fucking beat the shit all types of, and then try to beat the shit out of that nigga. And then the Cam did it. I got all pink everything, pink do rag, pink fucking Air Forces with the white Air Forces with the pink laces and all that shit. Fucking laughing at that to this day.
That's how it be. That was like my boy, right? My boy Ernest. Shout out to Ernest. This nigga was always big and muscular, right? But he was like, he hanged around white people, so he was into rock and roll and shit like that, right? This nigga used to come here with tight shirts, and niggas used to rank this nigga, clown him. Next thing you know,
everybody doing it.
Since Jim Jones, everybody wearing tight shit. I was like, damn, but y'all ripped this nigga for doing that.
Right.
On the stud shit, all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, niggas corny. Yeah, so be yourself.
Niggas is followers, you know.
Save money.
Sheepies.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, treat people how they treat you. Yep. Don't be mean to nobody just cause that's the a lot of the common things in school too. It was like they pick on somebody because everybody else is picking on them. Be nice to everybody, you know, because you never know, you know, who that person might grow up to be or like what may come of that person.
Not even that. Just be nice to people. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, just be nice to people in general.
Just be nice.
But you know, it's I've had situations like that where it was like, yo, you the only one that never picked on me in school, or like you never talked bad about me in school, and now
I'm not gonna kill you.
yeah, like some shit like that where it was like, yo, you was always like cool with me, you never really fuck with me like that. So you know.
Oh, my boy had
that goes a long way.
My boy had a thing about that. This is when we was going to the gym. My boy Mike, and we seen this dude. His name is, I think it's Raul. His name is Raul, but he looked like Stinky. He looked like Stinky from Hey Arnold. And we used to say that, and then he was like, "Yo, he did look like Stinky." I was like, "Damn." He's like, "Damn, I used to bug this nigga a lot." I was like, "Shit, just talk to him and say sorry." So he went to him. And he was like, "Yo, man, I know he just expressed like, yo, I know in high school, you know, I was picking on you and doing shit. Yo, I'm sorry about it. He's like, oh no, it's cool. We was kids, blah blah blah. Come to find out, he works for like houses and shit, and he gets people Section 8. So he hooked him up, but this nigga changed his phone number, whatever. He said, yo, if I see your application, I'll hold it and I'll help you out. So yeah. Things coming full circle.
Yeah, it's just things like that. You know, you just never know.
Niggas was kids.
Niggas was kids, but you know, the people that's getting bullied don't really look at it as that. They're like, yo,
this is my whole life.
I hate myself. You know, they look at themselves as lesser than, or they never had no friends, or you know, because these two people picked on me, this whole class picked on me, and now they fucked up for the yo. People carry that shit for like ever, my nigga, like ever.
That shit I ain't never gonna give up, nigga.
Like, yo, fuck these niggas for life.
Yeah.
I see these niggas, I hope you're doing bad.
Right. Most of them do bad.
Some of them.
Shit.
A lot of them do bad.
The girls that you think is hot?
Because they peek.
My nigga.
They peek.
My nigga. When I tell you, like I said this before, I go on Facebook just to look at the bitches that didn't want to give me no play.
Yo.
Look at them now. They are all fucked up in the game.
They look like Pinky now.
They look, yo, we not.
You see how Pinky look?
You seen that new picture?
Yes.
Yeah. Damn, we're not gonna do that, but
I'm like, damn, Pinky.
No, we're not doing that. But
we want to talk about a fall from grace.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yo, Pinky got us through a lot of hard times,
yeah,
right?
She did.
We ain't gonna act like that about Pinky, my nigga.
Got me on a lot of hard times.
Yo, we not gonna act like that about Pinky, my nigga.
We not.
Yo, we just celebrate her during Black History Month.
Facts. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna disrespect Pinky on here.
Yeah.
Everybody, look,
Even
I'm
though
fat.
Pinky look like a thumbnail.
We're not doing that. We're not disrespecting Pinky like that, dog.
Damn.
With the fucking perpetual tan lines. We're not gonna do that.
Yo, all the time.
It is what it is, man. But yeah, believe in yourself, you know.
Save money. Be the best person you can be.
Be a good person, you know, don't take shit from nobody. Don't follow the crowds as much as you want to, as much as that's gonna, I guess, make you popular or cool with that circle of friends. Do not follow the crowd. If you feel in your heart something is really bad or you shouldn't be doing it, don't fucking do it.
Get a hobby. Get a hobby that's probably creative.
Yeah, get one that's gonna keep you in shape.
Music, that too.
Get one that's gonna keep you physically in shape, mentally in shape, and it was another shape. I forgot. It was one
spiritually.
Spiritually in like good shape.
Yeah, get your chakras right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
just something that you can do that relaxes you. Just like these are things that I wish that I had done earlier in my life that I fucking need now, but don't got.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
when you get
you don't want to be my age and realizing, oh, I fucked all the way up.
Yo, it's that whole thing of when you get older and you got to give advice to somebody, and it's always like,
I wish I would.
It's like be the person that you needed when you was younger, type of thing. So it's like, you know, just exude that and try to be the best person that you can, and just, you know, just go through life and just be well.
Take risks.
Yeah, a lot of them, because you will die one day.
Take smart risks. Don't just jump off bridges and do dumb shit, but be willing to calculate. Be willing to do something that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Be willing to try new
things. Is mad fun outside your comfort zone, nigga.
And it's mad short.
Yes.
So
talk to that girl.
Yeah.
Do that thing that you want to do that you can't do. Learn that instrument. Learn that
trade.
Go on that
trip. Do all that shit.
Go on that trip. Do all that fly shit.
Even if you gotta go by yourself.
Even if you go by,
do stuff by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself. Eat food by yourself. It's not as awkward or fucking sad or.
Oh, when I'm going on this trip next month, I'm going by myself.
Yeah, no, but you know, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can't go. I'm not going to movies. Like, no, go to the movies by yourself. I love going to the movies by myself.
Yeah, I go to myself.
I love going to the movies by myself. Fucking go out to eat by yourself. It's okay. It's like nobody's really gonna care as much as you think they're gonna care. Like, just do shit. Be okay. Be okay. Learn to be okay with
other
yourself.
People's opinions.
Yeah.
Like stop worrying about what people think of you and worry about what you think of you.
Yeah. Learn to be okay with yourself.
Because once you go home at night, you more than likely you never gonna see them people again, and either or, like they fucking opinion don't matter once you go to sleep at night. It's like, how do you feel about you at the end of the day?
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, man. Do all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck to everybody out there that needed to hear that.
Yeah.
So on to reviews. What do we want to review first? Do you want to review Power or Birds of Prey?
I guess we do Birds of Prey first because we saw it and he didn't, and we can do Power at the end.
Time.
So
I take it that you did not like the movie.
Birds of Prey. What's your opinion on Birds of Prey?
So here's my thing. I liked the movie.
Okay.
I liked it. Okay. Isn't it the world's greatest movie? No.
Okay.
It's the world's worst thing? Absolutely not. Anyone who says it is, they're fucking lying.
Mm-hmm.
All it is though, basically, is just it's fucking Deadpool with a vagina. That's it.
Basically,
that's what it is. And I whatever. So if you like Deadpool, you should theoretically like this movie. It's not quite the same type of jokes, but it's breaking the fourth wall, winking at the camera type of shit, and it's like the narrative, and it's like somebody who's super wacky and does off the wall shit.
Yeah,
it's fucking Deadpool. That's it.
Yeah,
is it like the cartoon?
It's probably closer to the cartoon for a little bit of the cartoon. Yeah, closer to it. A little bit of what I seen in the cartoon is like that. She's just off the wall. She's on fucking Ace Chemical drugs. Nigga, she wild.
Yeah.
Ace Chemical drugs.
I liked all the characters. I liked all the characters.
I did.
Rosie Perez still got them things.
Yo, Rosie Perez still got them things.
Still got them things. I was like, I see you.
I appreciate.
I appreciate that.
She's still on my hit list.
Yeah, she got them things. I liked the Huntress, even though out of all the characters, she probably had the least screen time. I like Black Canary. I was like, this is cool. Now this is how to me is like how you set up a world, because if they decide to do a Birds of Prey movie without Harley Quinn, now you have some background. You saw these characters, you know who they are, and now here's their own movie, get to do their own fucking thing. Now you get it. That's how you spin off a movie. If that ever happens, probably not. But I liked it. It was cool. It was funny. I genuinely had genuine laughs. I think Zaz is super creepy on purpose.
Yeah, Zaz is always creepy.
Yeah, he's a fucking serial killer, psycho ass nigga. Ewan McGregor, I didn't love everything about him as Black Mask, but I get it. But he seemed like he was having fun doing the role and shit. So I was like, whatever. It's like a goofy, fun time. Everybody seen it and be like enjoying it. I like the movie. I give it like a 7.5.
7.5.
7.5. 8.
Oh shit!
I liked it. I liked it. I laughed. I think it got better in the second half of the film than the first half. The action was really good. I enjoyed the action.
Okay.
And yeah, it was good. You did not.
I feel somewhat the opposite. So if I was to rate it off rip, I would give it like a 5.5.
Dang.
I didn't really like it all that much. I feel like they tried to do too much within an hour and a half. Like if you wanted to make this maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and you wanted to give everybody an intricate backstory, cool. But y'all tried to fit way too much into a movie that was basically like an hour and a half, hour 40, something like that. The backstories took up most of the movie. They had to do a backstory for every plot. Had to have a backstory because they didn't introduce it in chronological order. So it was like, oh, they're trying to find this diamond, and I was like, okay, so why are they trying to find this diamond? Who's the diamond belong to? So now they got to go back fucking 40, 50 years to tell you, oh, who had the diamond, why somebody's looking for it, what's inside the diamond.
It was like 15 years.
It was?
Yeah, it's literally
whatever. That's how much I wasn't paying attention. So, and then, when a new person joins the group, or when like someone gets introduced, so now they got to introduce them. So it's like Huntress. Oh, what's Huntress' backstory? Why is she hunting niggas down with bows and arrows and shit?
But if you watch the whole movie, they sort of plot it out, and you kind of figure out who the fuck it is. Like,
but they don't tell. But I'm just saying. But they have to flash back and tell you who it is for the people that obviously don't get it. So now they flash back to who she is, and then they got a flashback on Rosie Perez and her backstory. Now they got to tell you why.
On Rosie Perez?
But they told you why she's in the position that she is, and like who the captain is and all that shit. And then you got to go back with Harley Quinn's backstory. So I was like, all right, so this is how she became Harley Quinn. And all this shit. So that took up maybe a good half hour of the movie. Maybe like 20 minutes, half hour of the movie, whatever.
Like 5 minutes.
No, it was. When they did the fucking Huntress backstory, that was like 5 minutes. Harley Quinn backstory was like a good 10, 15 minutes. No?
Her shit was in the intro.
Yeah, that was like a good 10, 15 minutes. When it was like, the intro was 10, 15 minutes, then they got to an actual Harley Quinn story, and then it was like, oh, I'm bugging?
To me, yeah.
Okay.
Look, it's your opinion. If you ain't like the movie, you ain't like the movie. I ain't gonna try to make you like the movie. That's fine.
It wasn't like like you said, it wasn't the greatest thing in the world. It wasn't the most horrible thing in the world. But as far as like entertainment factor, it was cool. It had its moments. It doesn't deserve a sequel. I don't think I'll watch it again. I have to be like, there has to be nothing on for me to watch this movie again.
Damn. I did not dislike it that much.
It had its moments, but it's, to me, don't waste your time. It's something that you can catch on like TV or DVD or something like that. I didn't really like enjoy it. A lot of the shit was just, it made no sense why it was there. A lot of the times, a lot of the moments. So the action was cool. The fight scenes was cool. Those were really fun and innovative. Other than that, it didn't do anything for me. Like the ending was very anticlimactic. Like they killed Black Mask at the end.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, spoiler alert for that, I guess.
Sorry.
Well, why did
They killed Black Mask at the end. They got the diamond back, sold it,
Blood diamond.
and then it was like that's so y'all did all that to get the diamond and just run the fuck off.
Did the
and
mask get burned on his face?
No.
I don't fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. That's the greatest thing about him.
No, so it's they did all this shit where it's like it seemed like they set shit up just so they could have fight scenes and just so they could kick and flip and have women kicking ass on screen.
So I mean, well, fucking spoilers for the movie. So the diamond belonged to fucking Huntress's family.
Yeah.
So she got the money. So now she's using that money to fund their fucking Birds of Prey fucking shit. That's what that's what it is. Because he died. They don't need to fucking burn it if he dead, nigga. But
yeah, they just hit that nigga with a grenade and he blew up. That was
kabooms.
That's
I think it went boom boom.
He went boom boom.
So they did the what is it? The kick ass shit.
Basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. And then nigga with the rocket launcher at the end of the shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was it.
I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Good is a stretch.
Okay, well,
for me.
Okay, like I said, 7.5. Maybe an 8.
I give it a 5.5.
I don't think it's as that low, but that's my
all right. So
opinion.
let's meet in the middle, nigga. 6.5.
All right, 6.5 then.
Cool.
Yeah,
Boom.
fuck it.
I mean,
so they made Black Mask this comedic ass.
They
He
made
was-
him
yeah,
like
he was
this,
a little-
like this fair weather,
man,
just going with the
yeah.
flow, do what I say, and then he had his moments of
He was-
like being really stern. And
Yeah,
like,
he was menacing and
Yeah,
crazy,
menacing
but
at
not all
points,
the
but
time.
not
He was
like-
more
yeah, just more like
loose.
yeah.
That's like if you made like a Joker movie,
Mm.
like with the actual DC villains and Harvey Dent was some clown ass nigga.
Well, I mean, he kind of was in the
yeah, they had some nods to
Jim Carrey one.
to Suicide Squad and shit like that.
Yeah,
They had the shirt, the Daddy's Little Monster shirt,
Yep.
or Daddy's Little Girl, whatever the
They
fuck
had
he
a
said. They
Captain
had a
Boomerang poster.
Yeah, Captain Boomerang wanted poster. Yeah, it
And
was.
she briefly mentioned it.
Yeah, she briefly mentioned it, and then like the whole thing is just like the whole thing is just like she's broken up from Joker, and it's like she's trying to gain her own identity, but nobody takes her seriously. Everybody wants to fuck her up and kill her, cause
Like in the cartoon.
yeah,
Mm.
no, but the cartoon is kind of like that, but it's not as like everybody wants to kill Harley Quinn now because once you like if you're attached to Joker, you have certain immunity.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Now he don't fuck with you.
Now that he don't fuck with you,
Free
you don't
game.
have that immunity no more. So it's like now we can fuck you up because we
Yeah,
don't
that
have
kinda
this nigga to
happened.
worry about.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
if it gets a sequel, I'll be very very surprised.
Well, the numbers is low.
Yeah, from what I heard, the box
Yeah.
office
Lower than
numbers
Green
is
Lantern.
really really low.
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
opening weekend is like 25 million or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think the overall budget was like 84. I think it was only projected to make like 63 or 64 over the weekend, and I think it made somewhere around like 30.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, 32, 34.
Damn.
So there's a potential for it to make that money back, but I wouldn't call it a hit by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, if
Unless
this is
word
how
of
it's
mouth
doing
picks
opening
it up.
weekend, then
Yeah, but if it has strong, but
Absolutely.
if it doesn't have, big drop off rates next weekend, it might have a chance to make the money over its run. It won't. I wouldn't call it a hit, but it might make his money back, which might maybe allow them to do a sequel. But yeah, it's not looking good for it, which sucks because I thought the movie was okay.
yeah, I mean it was alright, but I love Margot Robbie as a Harley Quinn though.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah,
I
she's
like
good.
Journey Smollett as
Yeah, Johnny Smollett was good in this as Black Canary, and that's another thing that fucking pissed me off.
And
For
them
the
things-
only person with powers in that fucking group, she used them one time.
And them things was dang well but if you watch the movie and you pay attention,
Don't give a fuck. You can't have powers and use powers one time.
But there's a reason behind it.
I know.
Yo, he got a thing with somebody using shit one time. He thinks the movie's trash.
Nigga, what the fuck is
Yo.
the point of introducing somebody where you have powers,
but there's
you have
but
powers?
there's a reason why she doesn't do it.
He got a thing with somebody using something only once. He doesn't like the Hulk because he says Hulk smash once.
Yeah, I know.
Every time you hate something, it's because they use it
One
once.
time. But there's an in
So,
store. But there's
okay,
an in store
so
reason
would
why
you watch an X-Men movie if Cyclops did his optic blast one time in the movie? If Storm got a fucking hailstorm one time in the movie?
it depends on what the story is. If there's a story reason for it,
Like for Rogue, if it was Rogue not using her powers, then she finally just
She touched somebody. Oh my god, she's stealing shit.
but if there's a story reason for it, right? If
What was the
there's a-
story reason for her?
She
using
told her
power
fucking
one time. She didn't.
Her mom died helping the police, being a hero.
Okay.
She did not want to do that, so she's actively trying to stay away from that kind of life. She did not want to do that.
They didn't set up a fight scene for her to fight more than like maybe 2 people at a time where she had to use her powers. But then in that final scene where it was like 18 of them niggas, so it was like, all right, I gotta use my shit now.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, so she didn't need to use it, so she didn't use it. When she had to use it, when she needed to use it, she used it. And if you and the story is following specific timelines, so it's like these are the events of this fucking week. So maybe this week she didn't need to fucking use the powers until that fucking one moment. Like that. All
right, fam.
That I get it, but like there's a story reason why she didn't use the power. Like it's built into the story. Like I know it's not like she was just out here being a hero, doing hero shit, and then like she wasn't using it.
I'm just saying
if she was out here stopping crime and all this shit she's doing now, she was like, I'm just trying to be a singer in this fucking club, and then this fucking little girl that I fucking lives in my apartment got kidnapped. I'm trying to help her. That's it. And then fucking oh shit, niggas came through with the fucking blickies and it's like, well, I don't want to die, so hurrah. And then fucking she used the shit. I don't know, nigga. That's the canary cry.
I can't even repeat that.
That nigga sound like Simba when he was trying to roar. Right.
That's the canary cry.
Nah, but
yeah, nigga.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Still get a 5.5 out of me.
All right, 6.5. Here we go.
6.5 overall. Bobby, based off that, you think he's gonna see it?
Not now, no.
I will, but I'm gonna be upset because why? I don't know. I like Black Mask. Waste of a character.
Total waste of
Fair.
a character. Total waste of Margot Robbie.
But them things was thangin'.
Things was.
Thanks.
So now to review Power. Are we all on board? Did we all see Power?
Yeah.
What episode is this? Episode 16? Final season?
Oh, the sad one. This is the episode felt like.
This is a very sad episode.
It wasn't sad.
It wasn't sad. No, it wasn't sad. It was more
But this
so.
episode felt like this nigga singing. He's singing with his jaw.
That's what he is.
I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life. I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.
So
I just happen to come
skip right to the end. Do we
Yeah,
because
nothing.
shot ghosts?
Yes, because nothing else in the episode mattered.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So
Nothing. None of it.
lo and behold,
None of it.
Tariq shoots
Nothing.
ghosts.
We
Tariq
knew that.
kills
The most-
ghosts.
Obvious
shit, but I didn't think they were gonna do that.
Yeah, now we
Because the ending I saw that was on Instagram, Tasha shot ghosts.
Oh, okay.
So it was.
So they swapped it.
They swapped. I mean, they said that they shot a
Bunch
multiple
of
different endings. So
What?
So that's the one that they decided to go with. The one with Tasha, it was like she confronted ghosts at the club where I guess they had that whole plan where Tariq was supposed to meet her somewhere and then like she was supposed to be in the truck. So she thought some other shit and then went upstairs and was like had this exchange with ghosts and then it's like you're not gonna corrupt my son, and then shoots him, bang. And then Ghost falls to the ground and then he says a line that he doesn't say originally when he got shot and Tommy is holding him. He says, nah, let it go, let it go. But now he says, let him go.
Yeah, it did.
Let him go.
Yeah.
And then Ghost dies ultimately by the hands of his son. So it's kind of like the story of Frankenstein and the monster, where it was like the thing that you created killed you.
But he didn't. Okay.
He did create Tariq.
I guess.
What you mean you guess?
Did he?
Tariq created Tariq.
Yeah.
Tariq created Tariq?
Mhm.
How?
Tariq's being a bitch. Because I will refuse to.
Look you dead in your eye.
I refuse.
Mm-hmm.
Refuse to. Okay, let me walk this
When he
back.
says teach me the motherfucking game, goes and he teaches him certain aspects of the game. And
He didn't
then-
teach him shit.
I mean, when his
And he didn't. And he was mad at the nigga because he didn't tell him he sold drugs.
Yeah, the
He
reason's
gave
not
him-
justified. It shit
he
don't
gave
make
Yeah,
no
it's
sense.
so stupid. It's like, oh, I didn't tell my 14-year-old son that I do illegal shit and murder people. I'm a bad man.
I don't think he was more so mad at that. He was more so that the family broke up because he left him for Angela. And then when you find out that you cheating on my mom after we had this solid, perfect ass family, and
But
then
that's not what he was bitching about, for the most part. He brought the Angela shit, well, like maybe twice. He was mad about the whole not talking about the drunk shit for like 3 seasons. I'm just telling you off of what they showed me.
Okay.
I'm just telling you off what they showed me.
I don't get it.
Yeah, fucking stupid.
So
I'm glad Tasha got the fuck she deserved. When I seen that show, I was like, oh, this bitch is dirty.
Yeah, she sent homie to jail.
She tried to.
No, she tried to send homie to jail.
Yeah.
Homie was like, nah, I need an alibi, so he went to go buy some Skittles or some shit.
Yeah, with Red Bull.
Like Red Bull or some shit. He's like, yeah, I'm on camera in case this bitch try to double cross me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess from jump, what happened at the beginning of the episode? So, man, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember how it opened up. I don't even fucking remember.
But this is basically like the last episode. So it was a Tasha and Tariq tie up.
Yeah.
And
wait, didn't he go to school and the teacher got arrested? And...
Yeah.
The teacher, somebody. So who snitched on the teacher to find out that he had drugs and he was selling them?
No, I think he just got caught. He just got caught.
He might have just got caught.
He was dumb and white, so he just got caught. So Tariq. So basically, this is what happened. Ghost gets shot. Tariq, the nigga that shot that nigga. They go to fucking nigga from Cosby Show to fucking check out the will and shit.
Yo, Ghost is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Didn't leave
even from death, nigga.
He didn't take piss. He didn't leave. He didn't leave Tasha nothing.
He didn't leave Tasha a fucking thing.
He left all his money to Raina, Tariq, and the little baby that don't
have no one and just look at people all weird and shit.
And he paid the grandmother.
Yo, that look good on Blink, B.
Yeah, she don't.
She don't need to blink. She on screen for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
he paid the grandmother's rent for
a year. Fucking GOAT, nigga. Even in death, he the GOAT.
Yeah.
That don't make no.
So because Raina's dead, all her shares go to Tariq.
So 2/3 of the shit go to Tariq, but he got to go to school and he got to get a 4-year degree and have a 3.5 GPA
before he can get any of the money.
Anything. If you don't get that shit. So right now he don't get a cent. He don't get nothing until he graduate college.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely doing that shit when I die.
But so Tasha went to fucking the old white dude that tried to buy the club up season 2 or whatever the fuck when showed up. It was like, if you get my son in this school, we'll give you truth in exchange. So it's like, so basically,
Tariq gets truth and money.
Yeah, he gets everything. Yeah. So in exchange for the club, he gets him into his fucking alma mater school or whatever. So that's Tariq's thing. So when Tariq shot Ghost, I think he gave Tasha the gun, if I'm not mistaken. She took the gun, whatever, and that fucking single dad nigga she was fucking that nigga, and she left the gun in his house, and she called the cops on that nigga and was like, oh, I think I know who killed James St. Patrick, and whatever. The cops came to get that nigga, scooped him up, and they was like, oh, tell him I was with you, Tasha. Tell him I was with you, Tasha. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Bitch. But then that didn't work out because apparently when they went to question him and shit, it's had an alibi because I was in the store buying a fucking Red Bull at the time the Ghost got shot when I was with you. So it was like, oh, Tasha, you killed that nigga. And Tariq was like, no, I can't let my mom go to jail. She's like, no, just live your life.
Live your life.
Live your life. So basically it ends Tasha go to jail for killing Ghost even though she didn't kill Ghost and Tariq gets to start a whole new life.
Okay.
And that's how it ends. And then apparently there's something at the end of the episode that I didn't stay.
So y'all niggas didn't. So at the beginning of the episode, it clearly said, "Don't go nowhere.
Click.
Stick around.
Well,
we got some shit to show you after the credits roll."
Click.
So what they showed is that there's gonna be so there's. Power got me fucked up. If they thinking I'm watching 4 more installments of this shit.
Wait,
so basically 4 more installments. So basically they broke Power down into sections, right? Where it was this first book. So they broke it down into chapters. So this first book is whatever. The second book is Ghost. And then there's 3 other books. Whereas now is a whole new Power type of shit where it's they're going through Tariq, he's in school, Tasha's in jail. Sax is still a cop. Now they introduce Method Man as somebody, and then they introduce Mary J. Blige as somebody. Now, y'all niggas, I might watch because Meth is my favorite actor, my favorite rapper ever, and now y'all got him in the show as an actor. I might watch this shit. Y'all might have me, but I don't know if Meth is enough to make me watch this shit again. And then they do this flashback of 1996, so they got the story of Kanan, and then they got some shit where they go back to 1996 where Tommy, James, and Angela's in high school, and Tommy is played by Carl from Shameless.
Oh, word!
And he got braids and shit.
I'm with that. I might watch it now.
Ghost is played by some unknown black kid that I don't know, and then Angela played by some little Spanish girl that I don't know. Yeah. But it's just it ends with Angela showing James brochure for a school show that's in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's where she leaves, and that's why they break up, I believe.
Yeah, but they flash back to that, so I'm thinking, all right, so I'm guessing this is the how Ghost became Ghost story. So it's gonna go from 1996 until
it's gonna show the
death.
moment where she left and then he had to fucking live his life and then he was
then
Tasha.
it's like then it's gonna show like how Kanan raised them niggas on the streets and how they became who they became and shit like that. And it was just
so they're gonna have both these shows at the same time, or is it one show?
I don't like I said, Power got me fucked up if they think I'm watching all this shit. And then the hashtag is Power never ends. Oh, it's over for me, nigga. I'm done with the shit. I know who shot Ghost. I'm good. I'm done with the shit.
Plus, you know I don't really like prequels like that. And then if I know he died by his son hand, why don't I watch with him do whatever the fuck he do?
I mean,
I know where he ends up. He ends up in the club and he sees some Spanish chick in the club one day. He's like, oh shit, you ruined my whole life. And then I die. And then it's over.
Yeah, but then like we know that. So it ends with, you know, Keisha's dead.
Yeah.
Tommy's with the Vatos in California now. Fucking Sax is a cop again. Fucking Han came back.
Yeah.
And that nigga's Han and everything now.
I believe that's not the same.
That's the
actor.
same nigga.
Same actor. His name is John in this.
Okay.
Yeah,
same actor.
John, he's
I
back.
want to make sure he wasn't being racist.
Sax's
He
job
just ain't
back.
eating nuts. It's the same.
Yeah,
nigga.
I want to make sure he wasn't being
Tasha's
racist.
in jail, so I guess they're gonna do some fake
Make
ass
sure he wasn't being
Orange is the
racist.
New Black type shit. She took off that wig, nigga. Them
Yeah.
braids.
You don't talk about her like that. We're not gonna do that.
Love Notorious. She got nice breasts.
She pulled the wig back like.
That is also true.
Finish him.
So Tyreek is going to school now. He's going to I think the school is called Stansfield or something like that. So they're gonna chronicle him going through school or whatever. He graduates in 2025 or 2024. I'm not watching 4 more years of this shit. Y'all fucking out your mind.
Nah.
So yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. They was like the whole episode is them trying to find out how they can pin the deaths of certain people on other people and then not go to jail, and how Ghost was trying to get Tariq to confess to Raymond's murder, and how they was trying to, you know, have Ghost go to jail for Terry Silver's murder. And it was just nothing worked, so they just wind up killing Ghost. And then it's like now without Ghost's testimony, we can't put a lot of this shit on people because he's dead. So Tariq James St. Patrick is now a thing, and now we got to see what this new chapter of Power is that's supposed to be coming out in like fall 2020 or some shit like that.
I'll give it a shot. I watched like one episode and
They've already taped the shit, so it's like
so I'll watch one episode.
I think I'm done.
I think I'm done.
I think I'll watch one.
You watch the shit and report.
Oh
back
no,
to
I'm
us.
not. Oh yeah, I'm just look at it.
Yeah, and then just tell us like, is it worth watching? Because if it's the same writers, the same plots, the same bad acting, the same bullshit, I'm good.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's more than one show. I'm not doing it. If it's one show, but then it don't make sense that they're gonna have present time shit, flashback shit. I don't want to do that.
They're gonna do what it seemed like they set up. They're gonna do a Kanan story. They're gonna do a Tommy story. They're gonna, you know, do the shit with Tariq and Tasha. It's a bunch of different,
like one-off type of shit.
Nigga, I don't. You had to watch the ending. I don't know.
I'm gonna go home and watch it.
They just broke it off and said, "Yo, Power never ends." So I don't know how long they plan on doing this shit or what the fucking.
I'm not watching 5 seasons of Ghost shit and then 5 more seasons of Kanan
like
shit and then 5 more seasons of
chapter 2, 5 more seasons of chapter 3, 5 more
that.
seasons of chapter 4. I'm like, nah, man, I'm done with all this shit. I'm good. This shit is out my fucking system. I know who shot Ghost. I can put that shit to bed.
My system.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
You good on this?
Yeah.
No more Power. We good on this, Bobby?
No more. I'm not
cool.
doing this. I'm not doing this to myself.
Take this shit off my computer.
You know,
right
I get a headache every
now.
time I watch this shit. I get yo.
It's so fucking
hernia
stupid.
Or something. I don't know. Something happens with my body every time I watch this shit.
Hernia?
Something. My stomach hurt. My head hurt. My feet hurt. I don't want to watch this shit no more.
It's fucking pollution in your brain.
Hell
nigga.
yeah, it is.
Think you dying, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, this shit is toxic, nigga. Oh fuck. Let's go to the motherfucking topics and see what we got here. What's on this goddamn list?
Thank God it's over. Fuck.
No more Power. So Spiral trailer.
Yeah.
So this is from the Book of Saw.
Yeah.
Starring Chris Rock, who is the executive producer, and also starring Samuel L. Jackson, the motherfucker.
Motherfuckers.
So basically this is a new and improved Saw, but it's not the same Saw guy because he's dead.
Well,
somebody that's a copycat killer.
I mean, that didn't matter because he died like
It came back alive.
movie
again.
like
He
3
died.
and fucking was still they were still sawing niggas to like 8.
The whole time it's been like a copycat killer. So.
Yes,
He came back.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He died in one of these movies. He came back. I'm like, why the fuck is this nigga still alive?
He did not.
Unless it was a different time jump. No, it was like in the later ones. I think it was the last one.
It might have been a
flashback. Came back.
It might have been a flashback. He did not come back. I ain't watch it, so I'm taking your word for it. I'm just saying. Mentally, I refuse to believe that nigga.
I don't know what the time jump is, but that nigga was there, and I was like, "Yo, he's supposed to be dead. Why is he here?"
It's possible. Well, I do know that one of the movies they had like a plot twist and where they like retroactively changed. Anyway,
this nigga has his whole neck cut off with a saw.
Yeah, no, he should be
ironic.
Dead. That's what I'm saying. He should be dead.
Yeah, and he had cancer. That's a double whammy.
He did. Yeah. But the Spiral trailer. How do we feel about it?
It looked alright.
I mean, I can't take Chris Rock seriously, man.
I don't think anybody can.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to take Chris Rock. See, is that to his detriment though? Like, is it?
Yeah.
Is it hard for? I mean, Jamie Foxx did it. Is it really that hard to do, or is it just that certain person?
He's not as talented as Jamie. I guess.
No, but I'm talking about the comedian that can be taken serious.
Well, with Jamie, he kind of like weaned himself into it. It ain't like he jumped face first into this shit. Like he did other movies leading up to that shit.
There's a difference between a wean and like it just ain't for you, dog. Chris Rock been acting since what? What was his first role? It wasn't.
But he ain't really.
I'm gonna get you sucker.
That changed for 100. It probably is that.
I'm gonna get you sucker. That's what 86, 7,
something like that.
You been acting for what? Close to 30 years, my nigga.
But he really ain't been in that many movies though.
To be with serious roles.
Yeah.
Is that his fault?
I don't know. I'm just saying. So is he
typecasted?
It's a difference to saying like, oh, you can't do it. It's like, nah, he didn't really do that many. Versus Jamie Foxx, he probably did a lot more, had more time to hone that specific skill in dramatic roles. I think Chris, when he was doing movies, he leaned more towards comedy.
Jamie Foxx made Booty Call and did Ray.
Yeah,
The Range, nigga.
The Range.
Well, he did Bait too.
But he's also,
Bait was kind of serious in comedy.
Yeah, he's also a very talented motherfucker. What the fuck?
Remember Bait?
Oh, when he was trapped in a convenience store.
He got hit in the face with a brick, and they put that tracking meter in his face.
Oh yeah, he was in that fucking convenience store in
him.
the desert, and his girlfriend was what was that lady's name?
See? That's like a combination because I think that was comedy plus dramatic stuff, right? Yeah,
you got to do.
It wasn't
like
that dramatic. It was more so a comedy movie with like serious elements. This movie is just like
and it's Jamie Foxx. He's talented as fuck. What you want me to do?
Yeah, but I'm just okay.
I can say, oh my god.
I'm just saying that for a comedian to be taken serious, it doesn't take.
That's my favorite thing in the whole world.
Yeah, it is.
It's so fucking funny.
What the fuck was I?
How you melodically sing that?
Man, I'm gonna make a meme. If Pyro think I'm watching all these specials, fuck you.
See?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for the page.
Do it for the culture.
I got that clip too.
Yeah,
shit.
see, for the culture, nigga.
We need more clips. For the culture, need to go viral.
That'll go viral because I ain't watching that shit.
But yeah, man. The trailer looked alright.
Yeah, it looked cool.
I'm not gonna judge Chris Rock too early.
Yeah. And I don't know. It depends on what his role in the movie actually is, right?
I mean, he seems like the main character. He seems like if he's the executive producer, I'm pretty sure he has something to do with the script as well. So he's gonna write himself in certain roles, and then he's gonna. I mean, I don't know what his role is in the movie. Hopefully, he is the main character, and hopefully, this will change our perception of Chris Rock. Maybe if it's not in the acting aspect, maybe it's more in the executive producer aspect. It was like, oh, Chris Rock can put together a fucking decent movie.
Plus, I don't really give a fuck about Saw that much. Like, I'm not super precious about it, so I'll watch it and like.
I mean, because they have like fucking 12
of them. Yeah, I know. So I'm like, so it's whatever. It's like I'm gonna watch this, and as long as niggas have removed body parts and get stuck in weird traps, I'm like, okay, it's a Saw movie.
Yeah,
like this. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like, even if it's halfway decent, I'm like, cool, fuck it, whatever. Fucking Saw. Like, I wasn't expecting an Oscar-worthy fucking movie from this. You know what I mean?
All right.
Pretty awesome. I think those are tonight, right? Yeah.
So, let's see. A Fall from Grace got 26 million on Netflix in the first week.
Yeah, niggas love Tyler Perry.
26 million views. God damn.
Tyler Perry out here for these black women's.
Well,
I mean, it's a lot of grandmas and aunts that like Tyler Perry still in his shit, but
I think it's more because of the the wigs fucking up and.
You know what's fucked up? I forgot. We never talked about it. I did not know that was Makai Brooks. I seen the picture. That wig is so bad that he turned into a whole new nigga. I look at the picture. I see like clip like whatever. Somebody put a picture of the shit. Whatever the fuck. And I was like, I don't know, that nigga looks weird. I don't know who the fuck it is. And then I think you put something in the group chat where he was like, and I was like, that's not that nigga, is it? So then I Googled it to look to see. I was like, that's really that nigga. I'm like, yo, he looked like a whole different nigga. I was like, oh, that's how bad that wig was.
For this movie to do 26 million views in the first, week?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing a lot of good reviews. I'm not hearing any reviews on this movie. It's not like the most talked about movie on like Facebook or Twitter or nothing like that. Do people just watch this shit for the bad production of it?
I think
but do the numbers, but does it matter at the end of the day? Because 26 million views is 26 million views. You can't take that away from it.
And there's some caveats to that.
Right.
First off, one, I think it was one of those movies, maybe my algorithm is fucked up. It was one of those movies where they just pop it up like as soon as you turn on Netflix. It's like one of them things. So maybe that gave me more people reason to click on it.
Right.
And then Netflix now changed the way that they count what a view is.
Oh, okay.
They changed it because I think before you had to watch like 75% of the fucking thing.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was like 75% of it.
What is it now?
I think like 3 seconds. Like,
damn.
Really?
As long as you like,
as long as you click the movie?
as long as you click on it and like let it play. I swear it's something dumb, way shorter than whatever it used to be. Like they literally just did that maybe like a couple of weeks.
Nigga,
3 weeks
that's
ago.
like a fucking music stream. If you listen to 30 seconds of the song, you listen to the song and it counts as a stream.
Yeah, so they definitely changed the way that they count the views. So that could be just niggas click. Oh shit! What the fuck? My bad. And back up. Oh, counts as a view.
Tyler Perry. What? Fuck out of here.
Counts as a view.
Netflix logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking Netflix logo.
Yeah. So I don't. And again, I'm not to discredit the movie or whatever, but I'm saying some of that could factor.
Discredit it.
Yeah. All that.
Yeah. Some of that could factor into what those.
I've seen most of the movie on fucking Instagram and Twitter just off the fact that it's so fucking bad. The nigga that was drinking air water.
I don't know what
the bad wigs.
Air water.
The nigga, so the extra, so they got this scene where they're in a diner, and I guess somebody is supposed to be drinking, like the extra's supposed to be drinking something, but there's nothing in the cup. He's acting his ass off with nothing in his cup. He just,
extra like,
but we can see nothing's in the cup.
Oh shit, lit.
So it's I don't know, man.
I respect
it's just
it.
Tyler Perry.
You gotta stick to the craft, man.
I guess they paying me.
Dedication, nigga.
Me, there go Grandpa. He there.
there go Grandpa.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Tyler Perry.
That's Tyler Perry.
I don't know, man.
Mark Sinclair hinted Mark Sinclair hinted that Fast and Furious
Man, he's gonna ilk that nigga name.
Mark Sinclair hinted that Fast and Furious 10 could be split into 2-part movie. Yo, Mark, get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
Just like Harry Potter. I respect it.
It's like Power, my nigga. He doing the Power shit where it was like, yo, the fucking season finale was supposed to come last year, but no, y'all want to waste more of our time and have this shit end in fucking February. Leave us the fuck alone. Make this shit one movie. We don't need part 1 and part 2.
They need 2 films to tell a complete
I do not
story.
need 4 hours of Cars and Mark and all this shit telling me and John Cena again.
You don't know what you need until you see it.
You are 100% right, because this shit could, be like a nice little date movie, or it's like, shut the kids up. Let's go see some fucking cars blow up with explosions and helicopters and dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have dinosaurs in this one.
Nigga, going back to the past.
Please.
If this next movie makes a good amount of money, I want them to make 2 movies. I want them to do it.
Why?
They deserve it. I need
them to incorporate something else.
They made it to 10, my nigga. They shouldn't have made it this far, but they did. Let them just go out with a bang. Let them go out with a bang.
Something.
I forgot about those. I forgot niggas used to do. I forgot niggas used to do that shit.
Yo, I need them to incorporate dinosaurs, dragons, rhythm spoons, something.
This is
Pokemon.
This is
something.
Yo, this is literally like some Tropic Thunder shit. You remember with what was it? Scorcher.
Oh, the Scorcher.
He's like, who let the fridge open? It's basically that.
Yo, nigga, you could
do anything.
This has to be made into a universe at this point.
Well, maybe not that. Maybe they should just do the 10, make 10 into 2 movies.
They're gonna be in space, nigga.
And then Dr. Doom. I need Dr. Doom in 10.
No, just or
Dr. Doom.
I need something.
Or just tell a complete
Darth Vader.
Or just,
I need Vader.
Or just end it.
Derek Jeter. Somebody.
He gonna be a Darth Vader, gonna be the TIE fighter. Dom gonna be driving his car. He's like, force is strong with this one. You ready?
or just end it at 10.
Time to go turbo.
And say, hey, look. But hey, look, we did a cool thing.
Anything, nigga.
Ended at 10.
Godzilla gonna be this shit. Fuck, watch.
Yes.
It's gonna be fucking.
We need your help, Dom.
Ready Player 1 Part 2 of the Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Yep.
Easy E.
Easy.
Ninja Turtles. Something. I need something for Fast and Furious. Sonic. Put Sonic.
Yeah, they go with Sonic. You want to race?
Dom spends the whole movie trying to beat Sonic. He's trying to build a car fast enough to beat Sonic. He's trying to make it as light as possible to beat Sonic. And then he finds out he can't beat Sonic. Then he goes insane, goes into an asylum. Joker's there. I don't know, nigga.
Y'all niggas is haters. Shout out to Fast and Furious.
He's just doing too much.
It's not. He's just like, hey, we're going to do number 10 and it might be
How
two.
many? If Ja Rule doesn't come. Ja Rule.
Monica.
I need him back.
Nah,
He ain't doing shit.
He was throwing festivals. Like, he too busy.
Shit, you could have took Tyrese's spot.
Yeah.
Nah, Tyree's still there.
He alright.
Yo, if they don't have Tyrese on a fucking souped up bus by the end of this shit, they have to have he
on a
has
bus
to be in the
singing.
back of the bus and
With a Sprite, with a Sprite.
Letty has to be driving. He has to be in the back of the bus drinking a Pepsi, singing "Sweet Lady." Please, they have not used that. How you gonna have all this? This nigga,
That thing I'm okay with. That part.
this nigga swung a fucking Corvette.
Yeah.
With Letty in the car, and she's looking like, we about to die in this bitch. Across a canyon.
Yeah.
Yo, Sweet Lady, back of the bus, Pepsi. I need all the
Oh,
endorsements.
Pepsi. That's what it was. That's a
And
Sprite.
then it turned into a Magic School bus. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Miss Frizzle.
And then it goes back into time.
Miss Frizzle.
I don't know.
Miss Frizzle?
I need something to happen
Yo,
other
who's-
than what the fuck is happening now.
Who's the Facts of Life bitch? Who's that?
The
That's
who?
basically who that was, right?
The flashing light bitch.
The
Facts of Life.
Oh, Facts of Life?
Who was that?
Who's the
Damn, I
Facts of
forgot her
Life bitch?
name.
Why he was just doing this? This was
Oh,
like
because
a-
she had big titties.
Somebody has some things.
Yeah, I
She
know.
has some things. She has some big titties.
Facts of Life.
Yeah, the Facts
Oh,
of Life. Yeah, what was
Trudy.
her name? Nah,
The black chick.
the teacher.
Miss. Fucking
Miss-
the
damn.
redheaded lady.
Yeah,
She had the things.
yeah, she had the things.
I don't know about that one.
Sure you wasn't on Pornhub, nigga?
Was sure you wasn't gonna watch a Cox of Life or something? Like, what the fuck?
Cox of Life.
Magic School bust.
Right?
Magic school bus. Come on, the
thing.
magic school bus.
Come on, the Magic School. Get it?
School bus. Come on, the magic school bus.
Sure you wasn't just watching Bang Bus, nigga?
Probably. You want to
Where-
ride? All right.
What are you in Miami just picking up Miss Valerie Frizzle?
You had the things? I don't think she had the
Nah, she
things.
ain't- Nah.
You had the things?
Mm-mm.
You must be thinking of something different. That's what I'm saying. I was like,
Oh, you nasty.
because the miss, yeah.
That was all that nigga night. My bad.
No. Facts of Life though. That's Magic School Bus. You talking about Facts of Life?
Oh.
Because she
Yeah.
looks like that person.
Facts
From
of
Magic
life.
School
I'm gonna look this up.
Of life. Bitch.
Facts of
I'm not typing it, bitch.
life. What up?
You talking about Regine?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Hold on,
Trudy.
hold on,
Trudy.
hold on, hold on.
That's
Hold
what I
on,
said.
hold
The
on,
black chick.
hold
He
on,
said,
hold on.
nah, the white
Nah,
one.
not. Hold up. What was the chick name?
Kim Phil.
Yeah, Kim Fields.
Oh yeah, that was Kim.
Miss Garrett? I know you're not talking about Miss Garrett.
Maybe. No.
Are you
Oh, so
nasty?
you nasty.
Bobby's the nastiest of niggas if you talking about Miss Garrett. And I respect it, but that's
Shout out to Kim Fields and her fucking bloodline.
Hmm?
Like all her sisters fine.
who's this?
Yeah, we're not doing this.
Yeah, this is definitely not
We'll
Miss
do
Garrett.
this shit later.
Miss Garrett did not have the thing.
So Disney may cut 20th century releases to 4 movies a year and refocus on Disney Plus and Hulu content.
That makes sense. They gotta
Damn, Kim
focus.
Fields do got some big ass titties.
Yeah, nigga.
That's what I thought you was talking about.
That's what I thought.
That's why I said Trudy.
That wasn't what I was talking
Or Tootie. Tootie. That's what it is. Tootie. But she not white. She
Bobby,
black.
stop being nasty. We got a show to do.
Or you can take it to be nasty.
Save the link. Go back to it later. We almost done.
She do got them
Alright,
thighs.
Focus, niggas.
Oh, I'm focused.
All right.
Oh, my God. What do y'all think
Focus,
about
man.
Disney and Hulu content and
Holla at
Disney
me,
Plus
man.
content refocusing? Not on titties.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. They got to control how the amount of movies they put out a year. So it makes sense if they'll dial that down to maybe 4 releases plus whatever they do for their Disney releases, and to do whatever other content they wanted to do on Disney Plus. Because people's number one, like I was just talking to my friend like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "I'm about to cancel Disney Plus because there's nothing up there, no new content."
Well, it's coming
up there.
now.
It's getting ready, but it's not out there
Niggas
yet.
is impatient like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
yo.
I mean,
relax.
look, I'm just telling you, like,
Don't you got the bundle,
But you're paying money for something, and and if you don't, and yeah,
There's
okay,
stuff on there. You just
But-
don't want to watch it.
yeah, it's all the
That's
old
a-
shit.
No, there's a difference between there's nothing on there and it's just shit that
Nothing-
I don't want to watch.
But that's pretty much the same
Disney
thing.
got what? It's fucking 80, 90
How many
years
times
worth of content on there?
How many times am I supposed to watch fucking baby mom get shot in the face like blah?
My nigga, you got all the fucking Disney cartoons. You can watch Goof Troop, Darkwing Duck, fucking Tailspin,
You got smart guys.
Chippendales,
So what
Rescue Rangers.
So what happens if you went through all that already?
You got no fucking life. Do something else with your life, nigga.
Right?
The fuck you go through all that content already? And they just when the shit came out, they put fucking Lady in the Tramp. They got the Jeff Goldblum shit. They got all this other. They got the fucking Toy Story shit.
What if you're not in a Disney movie like that?
Then why the fuck you get Disney Plus?
Right.
Mandalorian?
Nigga, borrow somebody's shit.
I don't know, nigga. I'm just telling you.
And just get the bundle.
Ain't
Watch ESPN. I'll be killing UFC.
If there's shit up there that you don't, if just because there's stuff on there.
So you telling me you bought something for one thing? That's fucking stupid.
Right.
No, maybe you brought something and then you found out that it wasn't. Maybe there was nothing that you actually really wanted to watch like that.
Stupid.
That's just stupid ass fault. Stupid.
Stupid.
Don't call my friend stupid, nigga.
They stupid.
Don't call my friend stupid.
All right, I'm sorry. They made a stupid choice. They not stupid. Do your research. Yo, what up? You scared of you no more, Debo.
I'm just saying, whatever. If you fucking, it's like fucking you get Netflix, but then you're like, I don't really want to watch.
That's fucking stupid. That's like buying the album for the single you heard and the rest of the album whack. Right. How the fuck you buy the album then? Buy the single.
I'm returning this. Fuck this.
That's not a good analogy.
I feel it is for me in my head.
It's a horrible analogy. It's like, oh, I really like this song. I'm going to buy everything.
I'm gonna buy the whole album.
Yes, because
Why would you buy the whole album?
Because I like this song and this artist.
Buy the song.
But what if the artist has? What if the artist has more songs that I like?
You just said it ain't no more shit on it that you like.
But you didn't know that until you brought the album.
Whose fault is that? So you telling me you jumped into something without doing your research?
I'm not bugging, right?
Do your Googles. Huh?
I'm not bugging, right? Like you like.
They told you from rip what was going to be on the site.
Yeah,
did they or did they not?
I'm talking about the music thing now. You gotta be fucked up with the album.
I'm just saying. So the whole thing of playing a single was to get everybody to buy the album. The rest of the album could be shit.
Yes.
But we're going to give you this to make you think the rest of the project is actually good, or you're going to get maybe 12 or 15 more of these things.
How is that my
So
fault
if they
that the
give you,
album is
if they show you something and be like, hey, we got the Mandalorian, we putting this on here and that on here, and then you just listen to and you just watch those, and then the rest of everything is shit on there.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
Theirs.
Who? The person that bought it or Disney?
Disney.
Disney did their fucking job. They sold you something.
And to be fair, they had a schedule.
Arguing?
They had a schedule for everything.
We are arguing that you feel like you're getting gypped on what you paid for.
I don't know if that's the right word.
To say I'm canceling something because there's nothing on there
that I want to watch.
Thousands of hours of shit on there.
Listen to the part that I want to watch.
Whose fault is that?
They had a lineup of everything
because
else
they gave you WandaVision. They gave you all this shit. They didn't say when that shit was coming out. So the fucking shit dropped and it's like, it's not coming till such and such date. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna buy this service because Mandalorian's on there. So you bought this shit for it's just one original program on that shit that you want to watch.
And I don't even know that's why they brought it. I just said the Mandalorian because that's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't even know they brought it because of Mandalorian.
But even still,
they brought it because it was a thing was coming out and Disney's putting on something. They want to check it out.
They sold you a draw.
So you mad at somebody for trying something?
No,
I'm saying for trying something, realizing that they didn't like what it was servicing and decided not to continue to pay for it.
Eventually come.
Then I'll pick it back up. It don't hurt nobody.
It don't. Do that then.
Okay.
Cool.
Like, goddamn. You got fucking mad aggressive about it. I'm like, damn.
I wasn't yelling at you. I was talking about your friend.
I know.
I was yelling past you.
Like, damn. Like, I don't know. The fuck. It's like you can't be mad at somebody for like picking up something, thinking that they was going to enjoy it, and then not enjoying it, and be like, okay, I'm not going to spend my money on it.
Somebody tell you who the fuck they are, and then like. I told you what I was gonna do. I showed you what was on this shit.
Yeah,
and because it wasn't everything that you wanted.
And maybe they thought at first that they'd be okay with what was up there, and then it was like, nah, I don't really like all this. And
how much are you really fucking paying?
That's not the fucking point. It's your money.
You're right.
And if it's your money, if you're spending it on something and you don't like it, you are free to fucking cancel it, and it's not the world's big of a deal. It's not a big deal.
So fucking impulsive.
It's not impulsive to try something.
So when Loki and WandaVision and fucking Captain America
and guess what? They'll take my money right back and I'll have the service the same fucking day.
You's a bitch.
What the fuck?
Keep that shit.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
Dog. What the fuck?
You just like them niggas like, power's going. I ain't watching this shit no more. Cancel my stars.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Why is it a problem for you?
I'm just saying, it's just
like
really
I got
impulsive. It just makes no
I
sense
got
to me.
something for what I wanted, and then now that I don't want it anymore, like why would I continue spending
Like,
money on
I
something
can
that I'm
see-
not gonna use?
I could see if it was just like nothing's ever coming to this service again. It was like, but they have don't they have like a stipulation on how many times you can like stop and restart your account type of shit? No. You can suspend your account at any time and just pick it back up.
Why would
as
they
many
stop?
times as
Why
you
would
want.
they stop you from giving them money?
Fair. I don't know.
I don't understand why you said that. Why is that such a weird thing to you? Like, I tried something, I didn't like it, and I decided not to do it anymore.
Cool.
Yeah, like I don't know why that's so weird for you.
Not weird. It's just
That's like with everything. That's like life. You see something like, oh, I think I might want to try it. You try it out, you find out you don't like it, then you move on.
Okay, but some shit you can't take back. But, it's not everything.
I think you can take back a streaming service, dog.
I mean, try to buy a game from fucking GameStop and bring it back because you don't like it. But you get
You can do
$8
that.
for that shit.
You can do that. Well, yeah.
But within like a certain amount of time.
Yeah, well, did you
do that shit with what's the
Anthem?
Iron Anthem?
No, because I brought it digitally.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But okay, you gotta do that. So yeah, I'm not saying that things. I'm not saying that some in general now you can do that and there aren't consequences to that. Yeah, but in terms of I thought I would like this, so I decided to try this, and then
cool
I
with
don't
saying
like
I'm
it.
wrong. I wasn't right.
Yeah,
however you want to word it, cool.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not. It's like
I'm okay.
you can try stuff and not like it.
You can.
It's
try
okay
stuff
to try stuff and not like it, and then decide not to do it anymore.
All right.
That's how most people figure out they don't want to do certain stuff. They try it and don't like it, and then they move on.
Cool. So, Lucasfilm's president Kathleen Kennedy confirmed Indiana Jones 5 is in active development with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
No.
This nigga loves playing Indiana Jones more than Han Solo.
Yeah, he definitely does.
So, but that's his bread and butter because we know we're gonna go see an Indiana Jones movie.
I don't know about that.
I mean, because some people may. You're not everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of white people like Indiana Jones.
No, I like Indiana Jones. I'm just saying that last one wasn't quite it, Chief.
Was that the one with
the aliens
Shia
and Shia LaBeouf
Yeah.
and fucking monkeys?
People like that shit.
They filmed that shit in Connecticut too.
Yeah, they went to
Downtown,
Yeah. Some
Been
people
in that shit like, hey.
Yeah.
they didn't have black people alive in that time. Period.
Wait, hold up.
We weren't allowed to be people.
What is the time?
Like 1950s and 60s.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
It's around there
is.
somewhere. Yeah, that's why that niggas wearing the greaser jacket with the fucking A haircut.
Oh man, so fucking Indiana Jones. So Elijah Wood is interested in reviving the Nightmare on Elm Street with Robert Englund back as Freddy.
I mean, I like the
Original
idea of it because they got Robert Englund coming back, but I mean, you know,
nobody else can pay Freddy.
Stop rebooting everything.
Oh, so now we on board with no reboots. So when I was saying that shit 5 months ago, I was like, let them do reboots.
I don't understand why they won't reboot bad shit. Like shit that was really bad that could have been good. It's like, yo, if you'd have done it this way, it'd been
Because we got to
you
take
know why.
you got to take a shot on a sure thing.
Yeah, that's what.
So,
That's,
is it
that's,
really
that's
sure?
it.
Because a lot of
It's
this shit is
more-
flopping.
It's more sure than the bad shit if you try to reboot it.
You know that there's at least a slight built-in audience for Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Because people like that.
That's all nostalgia.
Yeah.
So
It's cheap to make.
yeah.
That's different.
Fairly. It can be.
Let's see. Friends reunion to have a 1 hour unscripted special on HBO Max.
I care nothing of this. I've
I
never
don't
I've
either.
never actually watched this show.
I've watched
I think
Friends
I've seen
one time.
clips. I think I've seen clips of it, but
Yeah.
I've never actually I don't think I've
watched
ever sat
Friends.
down beginning to end.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get through a whole episode.
Yeah,
It was just
I
like, I don't see the appeal of this shit.
Yeah.
But homie that played Ross, he made a comment recently talking about he wanted a Friends reboot with a more diverse cast, via like an all black cast or all Asian cast or whatever.
Can't be mad at him for
And then
saying
it was
that.
like, hold up, nigga. You know, y'all know y'all bitch y'all shit from living single, right?
Well, he
So-
didn't.
So Maxine Shaw, what the fuck is her name? I'm not gonna call her Maxine Shaw.
Why can't her name be Maxine?
Because she has a real name. That's
yeah, because she has a real fucking name.
Yeah, but everybody knows what you talk about.
Yeah.
Maxine.
Yeah, but I just want to call
Give
her.
her
I think her
by
name is
government.
Erica Alexander.
Yeah.
So she went on Twitter and said, "Hey nigga, don't fucking bite the hand that feeds
Hey,
you, nigga.
nigga.
Even though y'all was more successful, we came first. Y'all bit that blueprint from us, and then he came back with some extra white shit. Like, well, if my comment was taken, well, this is not verbatim, but it was like, well, if my comment was taken out of context, you know how these interviews do, where they just chop and put shit where they want to put it. And I'm sorry if I misspoke or didn't know
We
that
pulled the Gale.
whatchamacallit came first, but you know,
Do you really think that he knew about living
there's
single?
no way in hell that
There is a way in hell.
there is, but I would
There's a literal way in
but
hell.
I would put it more on there is no way in hell that you began a show and you have no idea about this other show that has
No
the same
recollection of it?
premise.
He's just an actor who got hired to do a job.
So you telling me?
So
So you telling me nobody was in his ear the whole time he was on Friends? Like, yo, you know, there's another show like that with an all black cast name.
It's quite. If you're talking about how popular Friends was versus how not necessarily overtly popular Living Single,
you know what that's
was,
like? That's like.
He might not have.
You know what that's like? That's like.
You gonna bite my shit and not know where you bit it from?
Yeah, that's like
he didn't bite it.
It's kind of not like the same
He's
thing, but
got
that's like Saturday Night Live not knowing about Mad TV.
Yeah, like how do you not know about them?
I don't know, because there's a lot of TV shows. I'm not saying,
but the exact same premise. Like it's 6 friends trying to navigate their lives with relationships, work, and regular life shit.
That'd be like if Will Ferrell came out.
Exact same shit.
If Will Ferrell came out and be like, "Hey, I wish we had something like Saturday Night Live that had a more diverse cast."
So you know about every TV show that's on TV at all times?
No, but I know if I see something that looks like something I've seen before, like.
But what if he never?
Very reminiscent of.
But what if he? And again, I'm only talking specifically to him, not the people who ran the show, not the people who made the show, not the people.
I will bring up the tweets, but it'll take too long.
Again, and I don't know what he said.
Gotten that ass.
I mean, yeah. I'm not.
When y'all get a chance, please.
I'm not saying that that's incorrect. I'm just saying. He might not have ever known about the show. He's white and not watching the show. He might not know about black shows.
White shit.
That's like ask him if he knows about Finding Mary Jane. He might not know about that.
That's after his time.
But I'm just saying,
this was on prime television.
It's a white kid. It's a white dude doing white stuff in a fucking black movie somewhere. I'm saying he might not have never heard of it. I'm not saying that he didn't 100%. I'm just not gonna automatically super kill him because I don't know that he fucking heard of.
Like I said, if I had time, I would bring up the tweets, but
Yeah,
Eric Alexander got in that ass. Like, nigga, don't act like.
Yeah, I be seeing.
Don't act like, nigga.
And he didn't make the show.
No, I don't give a fuck. Don't act like.
Okay, well, fuck. I mean, and also he trying to get Living Single back.
No, he not.
Well, a Black Friends, make it the same. Right? If he stole that,
he said, he told the writers of Friends that he wanted to date more diverse women in the show. He
only
wanted to
nigga
date
who dated a
Asians
black
and blacks and all that shit.
He's the only nigga who dated interracial on that show. He's the only one who did it, I think, because I think Alicia Taylor was on that show, right?
Yeah.
So
Gabrielle Union, I think.
So I don't know why you trying to attack the nigga for trying his best. Maybe it was a good try. He could be. I have no idea, but I gotta take it off of what I see.
Yeah, Living Single came out first.
I don't know if that means a lot.
I'm pretty sure the execs.
It doesn't necessarily mean
the execs definitely 100% bit that shit. It's like, hey, we're gonna do the same shit, but with white people.
Yeah. Okay, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about him specifically.
I know you're talking about him.
What was that all white group? What was that all white group that bit off of fuck, New Edition?
What, New Kids on the Block?
New Kids on the Block.
Was it them? Them white kids saying like black kids? They was like, yo, this is what. I think Bobby Brown talked about that shit. He was like, yo, if y'all were a white group, y'all blow up.
If it ain't New Kids on the Block, I don't know.
I think it probably is New Kids on the Block.
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying that he did or did. I'm just saying it's possible that he didn't. And again, he didn't make the show. He just was like, saw a casting call for a show and was like, oh, cool, I want to get it. And then he got it and now he's on the show.
Right.
So it's not like he himself was the one who fucking purposely ripped off and Living Single. It was the executives. Now, if you talk about the executives and the showrunners and all the people in charge of this shit, they probably definitely ripped off a Living Single. But you can't. I don't want to like throw that all on him because he's just an actor on the show. He just got a job.
All right. So on to some gaming shit. Nintendo attempted to get Sora from Kingdom Hearts into Smash Brothers, but was denied.
And you walk away. You're not gonna be in this game.
That could have been big, but
Why?
What do you think Nintendo's reasoning is?
To make Kingdom Hearts 3.1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Basically,
until they come out with 4. I'm highly disappointed.
Oh, because Disney is Disney.
Yeah,
so
but Disney,
I mean?
that's kind of. Don't they have other Disney characters in Smash? Or no?
No,
no,
I don't think so. No.
None. I think Sora is more of a Square Enix character, right?
They got Cloud in it.
It depends.
Yeah, right. Square Enix.
Yeah, but that's not. But he was created specifically for this Kingdom Hearts world. Cloud was made.
So there's no
Final
joint
Fantasy.
custody of the motherfucker? Square Enix and Disney don't have a hand on it?
I feel like Disney probably has more control over that. That's just how I feel, but I could be wrong.
Okay, whatever.
You might be right because they said nope.
Yeah, so obviously they got some.
Final.
So obviously they got some type of say on it, and I would assume because it was their. That's probably something they.
Fuck that
find
shit.
the rights to.
Put Sephiroth in that shit.
Sephiroth.
Or put the black guy with the fucking the goddamn mohawk, Mr. T. with the that was Mr. T.
Who, Barrett?
Yeah, that's Mr. T. Barrett's
He
Mr.
didn't have
T.
a mohawk, did he?
Nah, he had a high top fade.
Something like it.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
That was Mr. T. Come on, Cloud.
I pity the fool with my
Come
gun
on,
hand.
Cloud.
Come on, Cloud.
Smoke crack, don't you?
Don't you?
I pity the fool with my gun hand.
Give me the sword.
Let's see. Evo 2020 to bring back Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Mortal Kombat 11 has been removed. So now, how do we feel about that shit?
I feel nothing.
Do you
I feel nothing.
I hate Mortal Kombat so good.
always?
Dang.
So, do you think that
Yeah.
talks to
Fuck that
more?
game.
But do you think that talks to more of the popularity of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or I guess just the not so favorable fanfare of Mortal Kombat 11?
Well, yeah, because wasn't when Kaiba was here, weren't y'all talking about how the controls felt weird in that or felt different?
Yeah, it's just
so
a lot more combo based, and
Yeah.
you have to know how to play in order to actually like do some shit. You can't just button mash and just be good at it.
So maybe a lot of people felt that the controls weren't
Yeah,
quite
but I mean,
what they
if
wanted
you're
it to
going to
be.
Evo, I'm pretty sure if you
I
got
mean, those-
somebody like
yeah.
Sonic Fox or some
Top.
shit like that, that nigga's
Yeah.
fucking
They
god
make-
at that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe they just like to rotate. I don't know. I don't really watch
I
a
mean,
whole
yeah,
lot of
rotate,
Evo.
but Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has been a game that people have been
Yeah.
championing for, you know what? When did that shit come out? Oh,
Shit.
06? 04?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
2?
Two? No, this is what,
That shit came out on Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. And wasn't that 03? 04?
something like that around there.
06? Something? I don't know.
Yeah, probably like 02, because I feel like we was playing that shit in high school.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah, because I remember Jason used to play that shit, so it'd be like 02.
Let's see.
I'll take you for a ride.
Dan Houser, who co-founded Rockstar Games with brother Sam, is leaving.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but that's kind of a big deal because he was like
The writer.
one of the main writers. He wrote
Bully.
Red Dead, Bully.
Damn, he wrote Bully?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wrote Bully, Red Dead, I think
Grand Theft 5, yeah, I think.
5.
Yeah.
Yo, Rockstar don't get no fucking props they need. Yo, they came
Oh,
up
they
with mad
do.
shit. You remember
Nah.
Midnight
Oh,
Club?
no, they do.
They get all the props.
No, they get-
They get all the money
Well,
and all the props.
It's only because of like mostly Grand Theft Auto shit, but Bully was a really good game.
No,
Nah,
everybody.
there's supposed to be a Bully too. But I don't know
Yeah.
what happened
Yeah,
to
they,
that.
they keep alluding to it.
Every person I ever see talk about Bully says it's fucking really great. Like like all the games, like well, I don't say all the games, but a majority of the games are really, I think, appreciates it. I just don't know.
That's something I gotta do before I die.
What,
I gotta get that last achievement. Well, that too. I gotta get the last achievement in Bully
a Bully?
because it's
What you got
pissing me off to see that fucking 99% on my Xbox achievement shit.
What you got, the scholarship edition?
Nah,
Oh, you ain't get the one the remastered
nah.
one?
It was. Just, I think I got it from. I think I had it from GameFly and I sent it back.
That
It was,
shit
it,
cheap now.
it
You
was
can
a
get it.
long time
It's
ago,
like
but it was
$10
like.
now.
I mean, yeah, I could buy it.
I
But
got that shit.
I might stream that shit and just be like, huzzah!
Huzzah!
I got it.
Huzzah. Yeah, you gotta. Yo, I'm gonna get you. Yo, you gotta beat that fucking pig on Diddy Kong Racing.
Please,
You
yo,
gotta beat that.
next No Smoke,
So-
I need to do that. Yo, please, I need to emulate it. I gotta beat this fucking pig. I gotta do it for me and my boy J Rock, yo. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for us, my nigga. I gotta do it.
Still supposed to bring in the PSVR too.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to play Resident Evil.
Evils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna play it though?
Yeah, play it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, cool. Don't die on us. that voice is like, no,
Yeah, I know.
very reluctant.
Yeah.
I still ain't go up the steps.
Word.
That game's scary as fuck. I quit.
Yeah, get on my face, nigga. Activision revealed Call of Duty Modern Warfare experienced double-digit percentage growth from in-game spending over Black Ops 4 due to no loot boxes.
Yeah, people just
That's
buying
kinda
just to
big.
buying.
Okay.
Yeah, so that shows you that you don't need loot boxes to make your money.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're coming out with some crazy looking skins. They got motherfuckers with full masks on,
Yeah.
suits and shit. That's what we getting.
Yeah,
Nigga,
'cause I think people would be more.
my army of two.
Yeah, I think that people would be more willing to spend the money if they know exactly what they're spending the money on.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus getting a random box that might give you a random thing.
Cause I spent some cash.
Yeah, because you wanted this
Yeah.
specific
Yeah, I
thing. It's
want that
like
person.
I'll spend,
I want that nigga.
and I'll spend
Yeah.
the fucking $3, however much it fucking costs for it, and there you go.
Yeah.
Instead of spending $5, I'm like, I might get a gun that I like. No, yeah, it's fucking.
And
stupid.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare is really good. I played the special ops mostly, and they keep adding missions.
Yeah.
It started off with like 5 missions or 6 or something like that. Now they got like 9, 10. I can't get the black nigga because I gotta beat all the missions, and them shits is hard as fuck. So they keep adding shit, so it's making it harder for me.
Gotta unlock the black man and Black History Month.
Yeah, right.
I think it should be free, or like at least like
Free for the month.
yeah, free for the month.
Should be
That's a
emancipated.
double entendre.
Should be
Niggas should be
emancipated.
free.
Should be emancipated for the month.
Give us up.
give us free. Let's see. Xbox boss Phil Spencer says Microsoft sees Amazon and Google as competition. Google, I don't know why. Not Nintendo and Sony. Explain that to me.
Stadia streaming,
Yeah.
Stadia is garbage,
Yeah.
but it's going nowhere.
but they have money and they have a streaming infrastructure.
Okay.
And PlayStation and Nintendo don't have those. Xbox has that. That's why. And he thinks that's the future.
Okay, so he's not in competition with Nintendo or Sony, but Nintendo and Sony are beating Microsoft by a long shot when it comes to gaming consoles. So now you're more worried about the streaming company.
So you're talking. So I mean, it's
is
not
that
apples,
2 different points?
Yeah, I think it's 2 different points.
Okay.
It's not apples and oranges because one is just console sales.
Mm-hmm.
They sold more consoles, but they don't have a service like Game Pass. Game Pass could be making them who knows how much money, more money than Xbox or Nintendo.
Clutch, nigga.
Yeah, Nintendo's online service is $20 for a year. And fucking Game Pass, if you get Game Pass Ultimate, it's $15 a month times however many fucking people have that. And that works for PC and Xbox. So they could be making money over Fist.
You know what it's coming to? Games about to be a subscription service, nigga.
Yes.
You going to pay like fucking $90, $100 for all these games.
Yes. That's seeming, which is why he's saying.
Oh, man.
Which is why to
here
him.
we go. Here we fucking go.
Why to him.
Capitalism.
Stadia is, or
next 10 years,
Google is more of a competition to them than PlayStation, because that's basically the future we're heading towards.
I mean, if they can get Stadia right.
But I'm saying, so you wouldn't spend $90 a year fucking and just have all the games you want to play and just play them? Like you do it and not think about it.
Because I would.
$90 a year?
$90 a year? I barely play the games that I've actually bought for like 60. Shit, I bought fucking 2K for $100 and something else. I barely play that shit. I'm not paying $90.
So for the price of 2K,
I don't play games that often.
But I'm saying for the price of 2K that you're willing to pay and you don't play games very often, for actually cheaper than 2K.
I think for the
you
amount
get
of time
all the games.
I think for the amount of time I actually play video games on my Xbox, and the $90 a year, I think I'll personally pass.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Somebody do the math. Was that like $12 a month or some shit like that? You
Maybe. I think
$13
I'm
a month.
good on that.
How the fuck are they? They might do some.
We're not there yet, but I think
it's coming though.
That's where we're going.
They're gonna end up have some shit that you buy an Xbox TV with the processor in it, and
which is why they.
I bought it.
I can play games on my TV, but I never tried it.
Yeah, this is why they named the Xbox what they named is Xbox Series X, but it could be. But they're trying to make a Xbox ecosystem versus like the next console, so it could be like Xbox Series Q or whatever the fuck the next thing, like whatever the fuck they end up calling it. That's what their naming convention is. Like they're trying to make an ecosystem. They're trying to make it like you just buying into the Xbox brand as a whole, not just this one console. That's their thing. So that's why to them they're more competition.
Damn. Yeah. Will this? I
don't know.
I'm trying to feel like okay. I'm trying to think like, if this did work, right? Mm-hmm. What's the future for PlayStation if they don't do it?
I don't know, but that's why they teamed. That's what we talked about a few months ago. They teamed up.
With they did
Xbox because they don't have a streaming infrastructure.
I forgot about that. They're trying to do that shit together.
Yeah, so they too see that this is a potential future, but they don't have the money or the infrastructure to make their own. But Amazon, Google, all that shit, that's why he sees them as competition because they have Jeff Bezos' money, nigga. Yeah. So he's like, that's their competition going forward to them. Yes, they like to sell consoles, but software sales is where the money at, or the streaming or fucking streaming service thing is where their money's gonna really be at. So, yes, obviously, I'm sure they still want to sell fucking consoles. Don't get me wrong, they definitely want to sell consoles.
Trying to make consoles the dinosaur? Damn.
I mean, it's gonna be eventually.
Okay, Sony is apparently waiting to see the price of the Xbox Series X before determining the price of the PS5.
Yeah.
That's some petty shit. That's some petty fucking
so they could try to undercut it.
Yeah.
But did we ever get confirmation if there was going to be 2 SKUs on Xbox?
What you mean? What 2 different
versions?
Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
A stronger version and a weaker version.
I think I think they did confirm that because I think from the price point I saw, I saw one at like, huh?
There's no price for it.
I could have swore I saw one where it was like the less powerful one is going to be like $4.99 and then like the Series X is $5.99. I don't know how true that was. I saw that a long time ago.
Yeah,
it was like an estimate, or it was like for the power and like the capabilities, what it could be.
Plans probably changed.
Hell yeah.
I only brought that up because to me, so even if they try to undercut Xbox, it might not matter if they have 2 SKUs. They'll have the high performance one, and people go in and know I'm gonna spend this amount of money for high performance one, and they'll have the lower performance one. Will probably be either equal to what PlayStation will try to undercut them to, or maybe even cheaper. Right. So like it might not hurt Xbox if they do try to like undercut them like that. That's the only reason why I brought that up.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
That's business, nigga.
Yeah, I know, but goddamn,
capitalism.
goddamn, you pull out the E3, you like fuck it, like let them have it. you know, they reveal their price or whatever. All right, this is ours.
And to be
Nice.
fair, there's only probably a varying scale of range where that PlayStation is going to drop.
Yeah.
So they're like they might undercut them, but it's probably not going to be by a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure because they still want to be able to make some money off of the consoles too.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be like, oh, Xbox is $400. We're going to sell a PlayStation for $200. It's not going to be that low.
You know,
like they're not going to cut it like that.
You know, people are really picking about a release date to this shit.
Well, yeah, because they want to know when it's coming out.
But you know when it's coming out.
You don't know the
fucking
November.
Well, but you don't know the exact date.
No, it'll probably come out like October. So it's like all
October,
right,
November.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, the people that actually do have the money and aren't kids can buy it. Then it's like, hey, the Christmas rush is coming. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. Just look at the track of the last.
Yeah,
one
you
that
know
came
the
out. It's always November.
Yeah.
You know the release month, but you want to.
When them niggas say fall, they mean like October,
November.
the cusp of winter.
Like, you should just shave your shit now, man. You got like
Yeah,
10 months.
Yeah, definitely. Start saving your money now so
Yeah,
that
get you a sugar mama.
or that too.
Yeah, start jiggling.
There's
Blow
some
that
old
old
lady
bitch
at this
back
bar
up.
yesterday wilding. Nigga. It was
Yeah.
funny.
Go on fucking Reddit
think-
or
I think some
fucking.
nigga took
Oh, I
home,
seen the
too.
nigga look like Ric Flair.
Scooped her.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about in here, bro?
Nothing. So I left some old lady at this bar last night.
Uh,
A young nigga, I think some young nigga scooped her.
Damn.
good.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
PS5 secured, nigga.
The hell yeah.
Slow clapped it as that nigga walked out. I was like, I see you, dog.
Sometimes you gotta get granny drunk and be like, hey, you know,
Granny was drunk, nigga.
you got these loans.
Give me your gamma.
She would give her a gumma.
So, on to some DC Marvel news. So, Joker supposedly has not even supposedly, has a new girlfriend in the DC Comics. Her name is Punchline. So, it's an Asian woman.
All shit diverse.
And I'm trying to figure out why these chicks be going for this clown nigga all the time.
Something about crazy. You know, chicks like crazy niggas.
Yeah.
I want to know how crazy she is because she seems to be more cutthroat than Harley.
Mm.
And I want to see that dynamic in the actual comic book. I want to know if that's actually going to bleed over into the animated series of Harley Quinn because that shit is, like I said, that's a good fucking show. If that happens, I could see a rivalry.
Yeah. Do you think the character is going to stay around long, or is it going to be like a stunt thing and she just disappears?
I hope so.
I got to read the comic. I got to see her
they
development.
Yeah,
if she's just there for just like, hey, I met some girl, she cool, I'm gonna take you under my wing.
Oh, shit,
You my
that's what
girl
we're
now.
doing?
She actually has
Reviewing
like lines and a personality and shit. So.
Reviewing it?
Huh?
Reviewing it? I don't think it's out yet.
Not, but we can review the comics before because she was in a cover to one of the comics where it was like they had this mysterious girl in the background, but they didn't reveal who she was.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's in this new comic that she's coming out as Joker's girlfriend. So I guess we can like review that. We can read that one, and then when this shit come out, I guess we can review it. I don't know. We'll think of something. Who knows? A lot of shit. Since we ain't got power no more, let's do
Right.
something.
Oh, thank
Do an
God.
actual comic book. We don't do those often.
Yeah.
So
Anime, manga.
yeah. So let's see.
Psych.
yeah, manga's out of
You
here.
don't want to do manga?
No,
That's
I'm just saying we don't.
You don't want to read? Yo, you want
oh.
to read the new Death Note? It's like one shot.
I mean, we can.
I mean, we can.
We can read that. I'm just saying we just generally don't talk about that shit. I'm just,
Yeah,
that's why I was laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
not yeah. We just,
Commentary by Carlos
conversation.
Moraes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna start doing it. That's one of the things.
Yeah, we gotta start doing that. So Lakeith Stanfield wants to make Joker movie with the Safdie brothers. He's just weird enough to pull it off, but
I'm okay with it, but we just got the Joaquin thing. So now,
yeah, we just
I
got the
don't-
Joaquin
yeah.
thing, and then I think it's gonna be too many jokes. Like we just got a black
Yeah.
president, so I don't think we could do a black Joker yet.
Yeah.
we like the white people still have to recover from that blow.
So wait, that's more believable a black president than a fucking black Joker?
At this point,
Racist.
yes,
Mm.
because we've been talking about switching races of every character possible. So if we take one of the most popular, if not the most popular villain in DC, and
Yeah.
turn him black,
To a necra.
there're gonna be so many blackjack jokes. There's gonna be so many.
He should just be blackjack. Fuck it.
I mean, but you can't just take a character like Joker and repurpose him like that.
I
That's,
mean, you definitely can.
you can, but it's not. I don't think that'll bode well.
Because he don't really have a real, I mean, he doesn't have like a real background.
No, he
doesn't.
He's just a crazy nigga in,
I mean,
in clown paint.
Right.
Right.
That's
That's-
like me being a hypocrite again. Like if I support this, it's like damn. Like if you're gonna do that and the character ends up being good, you might as well just make a whole fucking character, a whole different one. That's like how I
Again,
feel-
if you're asking me what I would prefer, yeah, just make a whole new character. But am I upset if they make him black? No. Obviously.
Like, what's
Nah,
the-
I'm not mad, but you know,
white
like
people
what's the
get mad.
dude? Black Manta's son. He's Aqualad now. What's his name?
Oh, Calderon?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't like that he's Aqualad.
Aqualad.
You already had an Accolade. Like you ain't have to make him Aqualad.
don't they name all the motherfuckers Aqualad?
Well, yeah, but he's Aqualad.
No, it was
but
only
he was
two of them.
But he was Aqualad.
It's him
in,
and
like-
the original dude.
Yeah, but he was.
Like
Yeah,
they
but
didn't. He didn't
Aqualad.
have to be Aqualad. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
He could have
okay.
been his whole different character.
Yeah, but Aqualad is just like a code. I think the other Aqualad existed, right? And he just
Yeah.
took over. So it's not like they got rid of the. It's not like they got rid of the other nigga. He just took over the mantle of it.
It's
not- I don't know if it's quite the same as like.
It's kind of like how I feel about
making Peter Parker black. Like it's
no,
like,
no,
it's
not that.
It's a little different.
It's like how you got Green Arrow and then you
Yeah.
have Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's like that. They do the same thing, but one is different than the other.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. I don't know.
Let's see. Kraven the Hunter movie spinoff where he hunts Spider-Man has reached casting phase. So, do we think it'll actually get to the other stage of actually like scripts and shit like that?
It's looking like it.
Sure. Why not?
I have no
I
idea.
mean, we got a Morbius movie coming, so why the fuck would they not do a Kraven movie?
Yeah, right.
And they're trying to build their universe.
And now I'm trying to think, how long are they gonna keep up this Spider-Man as a bad guy?
So
If Kraven's gonna hunt him,
the next movie,
because Kraven's not really a bad guy.
I feel like he tried to kill that nigga, and that makes
Yeah, he
him a
did,
bad guy.
because it was something Spider-Man did. Spider-Man wanted. Remember Jonah Jameson pull out that shit to make Spider-Man the enemy, and then everybody was after him.
Yeah. Well, then maybe that's what this movie will be about.
It might be.
All right.
I don't know when will we get another Spider-Man movie. That's a good question. I don't know.
Next year?
Is it coming out next year?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming out that soon.
Well, because you got Venom.
Far From Home just came
Is
out.
Venom coming out this year, right?
I don't know. I don't think. No,
I
I don't think.
seen it. Like
I don't
late
know.
this.
I don't even,
Are they filming already?
No, I don't think they even
What
started filming yet.
Hold up.
All right, so we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Let's do this last topic again. So Spider-Man director Sam Raimi in talks to direct Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, because Scott Derrickson left, and seems like he's gonna come and replace him. Which is cool, because without Sam Raimi, we wouldn't have Marvel, like the modern comic book movie as we have it now. It's cool to have him come into this fold of this new shit.
Okay.
Can't hate on it.
Yeah, not like Sam Raimi.
Yeah. All right. So picks, man.
Ay, coño.
What we got?
My pick. I was watching videos on YouTube and I forgot about this nigga Kane Carter, Hot Damn I Rock.
Oh yeah.
Watch his shit, but watch his older stuff because he went through a whole lot of shit and
the newest
stuff. Which I'm happy for him if that's his way to find peace and shit. But it's a lot of the content is vastly different.
Serious.
Serious. Watch the other shit. It's just him doing dumb videos on the internet and it's funny.
My pick is Netflix's Who Killed Malcolm X.
Yeah, mental out.
I was watching that over the weekend, and I think I got one more episode to go. I think it's 5 episodes. They're about 40 minutes each. I want to say, so it's not that long. You can watch it all in one shot. But very very detailed, very very interesting. It's very dope, and Malcolm X is a hard ass name. Like I don't know, that's just a hard name. Just X. Bobby, man, what's your pick, man?
I was watching BoJack Horseman.
Told you about that.
That shit funny.
Hell yeah.
I gotta start watching that shit because that shit's getting like rave reviews.
It is.
It's on like its 6th season or some shit like that.
Yeah,
they got
Well,
renewed for some new seasons.
No, it just finished.
It just finished.
Yeah, it's final. It's done.
Just came up.
Oh, it's done like forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit, I'm about to watch that.
Yeah,
shit
and
then.
it's about an alcoholic horse who has mental
yeah.
issues, and they talk about depression and anxiety and all that kind
That's
of
why
shit.
you like it. Okay.
Yeah, it speaks to me, nigga.
Speaks to me, nigga. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
watch it. Nah, but they do a really good.
Yeah, he was a
look
stand-up
into it.
comedian. He undercut his boy because they was kicking his boy out being a writer.
Yeah.
So they kicked his boy out. BoJack Horseman ended up being basically a failure. And then this motherfucker got a big ass house, but he got cancer.
Yeah.
the dude that yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, there's a whole lot. The show's really good and it's funny and it's stupid, but
Mhm.
it also has really serious moments in it.
Yeah.
Touches on shit really good.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else?
And I think that's it.
All right. So Ninja Vanish.
Yeah.
We out of here.